Lamar Tiger football is on the air. Lamar Tiger football on 101.7 The Vault is brought to you by American Family Insurance Agent Eric Hughes, by Eisenhower Lumber, Lamar Bank and Trust, Dairy Grill and Chill of Lamar, Baldwin Auto Repair, Redneck Outdoors, Bull Insurance Agency, by Beardy's Custom and Collision, Jones Plumbing, by McDonald's of Lamar, Rough Country Antiques, Jeffrey's Plumbing, Stevens Automotive, Washburn Farm and Home, Clements Plumbing and Air, by Gearheads Garage, Community National Bank, Lamar Travel Plaza, Shelter Insurance Agent Bruce Moline, Seed and Farm Supply, by Lamar Truck and Tire, USA Mortgage, Carthage Ag and Seed, and Heritage Tractor. The Tiger Pregame Show is brought to you by Eisenhower Lumber, your full-line lumber and hardware store. Eisenhower Lumber at 903 Gulf Street in Lamar. And now, with all the action of Lamar Tiger football, here's Kevin Bowe and Eric England.
Welcome, Tiger fans. We are live in Nevada, Missouri. Made the John about 25 miles north from Lamar up I-49. And, Eric, it's a beautiful evening for football.
Absolutely gorgeous. Their football field really looks nice, and you can actually see the lines on a grass field.
And we were talking about this earlier. We can't remember if this is the first year or the second year with their new facility, but brand new stands on both sides of the field. And I tell you what, they did a great job. So kudos to the high school up here for what they've done with some money, because they spent quite a bit of it on these new facilities.
Yeah, the bleachers on both sides are absolutely amazing, and then their press box, they did it right.
So we're going to get started. First, we'll talk about the rough country field report. And as we were walking in, we kind of noticed we do have a natural grass field tonight. So, again, Michael Moyer out there, he's going to be pleased with that. And we can see the lines, so that's good because we haven't had that all year on grass fields. But it looked like the carpet was a little thick tonight, maybe to slow down on a bit of speed.
Yeah, they leave the grass a little tall on purpose because it does make a difference if the grass is tall or short, and there's definitely a big difference between a grass field and a turf field. So that'll be interesting tonight to see how our kids adjust. I know that we always practice on our grass practice field when we're going to play on grass fields. So it's the field looks wonderful, though. It's plush.
And for all of you join us, we want to remind you that our pregame sponsor is Eisenhower Lumber. For all your lumber, plumbing, paint, and everything else you need for your home or business, visit them on Gulf Street. Actually, right before I picked you up, I ran in there. I needed two oddball things, a wing nut and a spring, and guess what? They had both of them.
There you go.
So we appreciate them sponsoring that, along with our video sponsors that we have that bring the live stream to you. That'd be McDonald's of Lamar, Vision Solutions, Community National Bank and Trust, Jones Plumbing, Bull Insurance Agency, Redneck Outdoors, Seed and Farm Supply, Mother Tucker's Pizza, Gabriel Roofing, Washburn Company, and Jeffrey's Plumbing, Heating, and Air. So, again, if you are out and about in Lamar, you go visit their establishments, spend a little money there because they bring this to you each and every week. Without them, this would not be possible, so we appreciate all that they do. So let's set the table for this evening and go over what our keys of the game are.
Our keys of the game are sponsored by Eric Hughes, American Family Insurance. For all your insurance need, go see Eric to get your next quote. And we always thank Eric. He sponsors us every year. So if you need some insurance, go see him. He'll take care of your needs. Tonight, the first key offensively is we have to make first downs. The second part of being on offense is we need to keep their defense on the field. They have a lot of two-way players, and if we can control the ball and keep their guys on defense, that should help us because we don't have as many two-way players as they do, and so that could be an advantage later on in the game.
And by the time this game ends, when they're sucking air, it's going to be pretty chilly out there this evening. Those lungs might be burning a little bit when they're getting that cold air in there.
And then the last key on offense is we must score every opportunity we get. Defensively, we have to make them earn every yard. They are a very powerful offensive team, and we have to make them earn every yard. We can't allow the big plays. When I watched them on film, they have a lot of explosive big plays, and it's not only their running backs but their tight ends. And so we have to be alert of their running backs getting out in the flats, and also their tight ends. They like to run a lot of drag patterns, and about the time you think they're running the ball, they're throwing it to a tight end. So we need to keep them in check tonight on the defensive side. Also defensively, number 34 for them, Grady Stewart, where he lines up, a majority of the time he will take you to the play. The problem with that is about the time you think he's taking you to the play, they're going the other direction. So that could be a key to the game, but we must play assignment football tonight on the defensive side. And then the other defensive key is they do a lot of false pulling and a lot of misdirections. We must stay home. We must do our job. And then the wing back and the tight ends, they will sneak out for passes. A good way to keep that from happening is just hit them at the line of scrimmage and not let them get off the line of scrimmage out into a pattern. Then on special teams, let me go back to on defense. We have to stop number 8, Jack Chaney, number 9, Desmond Robinson. Both of those guys have some speed, and both of them are top quality Big 8 running backs. And then the tight ends are number 42, Tyler Longobardi, and number 28, Caden Klump. We must hit them, not let them get off the line of scrimmage, as I said before, and not let them beat us on pass plays. Special teams, we must get off to a good start tonight with special teams. We must win the field position battle. We need to keep them deep in their own territory, and then when we have an opportunity on special teams, we need to start out like we did last year. It was absolutely amazing, the starting field position we had last week, Kevin. Then also on special teams, continue to make our extra points. That could be a key to the game. And we must have positive yardage every time we have an opportunity on special teams. And I would just like to see one big play on special teams this week. And then minimum yardage for them, and don't allow big plays for them on special teams. Then the overall key tonight is we must tackle. We cannot have penalties tonight, and we cannot have turnovers. I really think of the biggest key of the game tonight is who has less turnovers and who has less penalties. And then I'm just going to throw this out there. I think the team that has the ball last will probably win the game.
Yeah, everything shows that this should be a fun game to watch, especially if you like power football. Going to be a lot of running north and south, downhill, big physical game, big hits. It shouldn't be too hard to find the Mother Tuckers hit of the game tonight, I don't believe. I think there'll be a lot of them out there, and then we'll always keep an eye out for the redneck play of the game. So those were your keys of the game, brought to you by American Family Insurance and Eric Hughes. And we're going to take a 3-minute break. When we come back, we will play the coaches interview. Again, a 3-minute break. You're listening to Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
The weather around here is always changing. Be prepared for what Mother Nature throws at you with the new York Heating and Air System from Jeffrey's Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning. The York Heating and Air System is one of the top-rated and most dependable systems on the market today. And with the tried and true service of Jeffrey's Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, you can relax and enjoy the games. Get a worry-free quote from Jeffrey's today. Call 417-682-5727 or find them on Facebook, located at 1002 East 12th Street, Lamar. Behind the Tigers all the way.
Do you have a leaky roof, or has it been over a year since you had your roof inspected? If you answered yes to either, then you need to call a professional and reputable roofing company. Gabriel Roofing always offers free inspections of your entire property to check for storm damage. They work side by side with your insurance company to get the job done as quickly and easily as possible. Gabriel Roofing provides the best warranty in the industry. Give them a call for all of your roofing, siding, and guttering needs at 417-392-9247 or find us on Facebook at GabrielRoofing.com.
Washburn's near Lamar has an economical selection of material handling buckets for dirt, rock, sawdust, or litter. Washburn's makes buckets in any size or width. We build standard size, low profile, large or extra large buckets from 4 foot to 9 foot wide. Our rock buckets are great for sifting out dirt and other small material. We can also install a grapple to suit your needs. See hayspear.com or call us at 800-283-7107 or come see us at Washburn's, just north of Lamar, East Outer Road, Interstate 49.
Do you want real pizza made fresh with homemade dough and sauce with all the ingredients? Go to Mother Tucker's Pizza. Your perfect pizza is waiting, and they have curbside delivery, dine-in, a daily buffet, fresh daily salad, or you can try nachos, wings, mushrooms, and toasted right out of the oven sandwiches. Mother Tucker's Pizza has 12 specialty pizzas, or they can custom make yours. They also have a huge patio to hang out with friends and family. Come on by before the game. Mother Tucker's Pizza, the pizza you've been waiting on. Next to the golf course in Lamar. Call ahead, 681-0855. Tiger football isn't just a game, it's a tradition. Everyone at Baldwin Auto Repair wishes the Tigers a safe and successful season. Your second biggest expenditure is usually your vehicle, and when things go wrong, the longer you wait, the worse it can get. Baldwin Auto Repair has the equipment and experience to check your car out before that little thing becomes a big one. They can fix whatever problem your vehicle is having quickly and with rates that are hard to beat. For whatever is ailing your pride and joy, call Zach at Baldwin Auto Repair, 417-681-0848.
McDonald's of Lamar is proud to be a supporter of all area athletes and students. McDonald's of Lamar is proud to be members of the Lamar community. And whether you dine in or drive through, they strive to give you the best and most courteous service around. McDonald's of Lamar. Make them your first stop before each game and check out their full menu of great food, drinks, coffee, and ice cream. McDonald's of Lamar, proudly supporting the Lamar community.
Welcome back to the Eisenhower Lumber pregame show. Again, visit them for all your lumber, plumbing, paint, and everything else you need for your home or business. Visit them on Gulf Street, Lamar, just off the square. And we're going to go ahead and play our coach's interview that was recorded earlier this week. Thanks for taking time to meet with us again, Coach Beshore. This week we've got the infamous Silver Tiger game up in Nevada. But before we get to setting that table, good win against Mack County, physical team, and it's probably going to be something similar that we see up at Nevada this week. What are some thoughts looking back on how that game ended up for the Tigers?
I was very impressed with our kids coming out in that game. I mean, in all three phases, we were locked in, dialed in, and came out ready to play. Mack County is a really good football team. They're probably one of the best 3-3 football teams in the state. Extremely big and physical, have a great roster. In my opinion, they've got some cats that can play football. And, they've just playing the Big Eight. And if you don't bring in every night in the Big Eight, you're going to lose some ball games. So, they just didn't have as good of a night. And we I think we out-physicaled them on the offensive and defensive line for the majority of the night. And, was very pleased with our kids. We faced some adversity, and we had some kids that, were in different spots than what they're used to playing. And, those kids just stepped up and made plays despite that. So it was very encouraging to see us, especially at this point in the year.
And, going up to Nevada for the Silver Tiger game, and kind of time gets away from me. Did you ever play in one of those, or was that before your time?
I never got to play in any of those. So the Silver Tiger game, I believe, was the last time it was played was, I want to say it was 2005. And Lamar won that game. And then I think it got picked back up, when the Big Eight, merged with the COC small and Nevada joined. Then I think that was maybe 18, was when that happened. So there was a period there where Lamar and Nevada never played, and I was in that period. But it's a great rivalry, and I'm glad that I'm glad it's back. I think it brings a lot of excitement to both communities.
And looking at them on film, they like to bring it to you. They like to run the ball north and south, which does play to our strengths. But they do have some big cats on the line. They do have a highly touted commit, supposedly going to Colorado, which these days is getting even more attention because of what's happening there. But again, I think that plays to a lot of Lamar's strengths.
I mean, they haven't changed very much at all as far as what they do. Coach Beechler is an old school football coach. He is going to do what works. He coaches his kids to be physical, to be strong, to be downhill, all the things that you said. And, that's how they're going to play football. They're not going to come in and try to trick us on what they do. They may do a couple things. They make some adjustments, but they're going to stick to their guns, and their guns are pretty good on both sides of the ball. So, running the ball and stopping the run has kind of historically been our strength, but we've got a big test this week on both sides of the football on slowing these guys down and out physicaling them at the point of attack.
Okay, and then looking at the calendar's flipped to October, roughly the halfway point, from where the season began to the ultimate goal of the last week or the first week in December. What are your thoughts on how the teams progressed and looked, from when the first game was in Lamar to where we're at now?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. At this point in the season, you look at where we're at. We're sitting pretty good. We're 5-1, and have gotten a couple really good wins. And the encouraging part about that is we've had a lot of adversity in this first 6 weeks, as far as either guys getting injured or guys not being able to play or just not playing well in a couple of games. Having some adversity in games, and what you'd love to see is you have to see a resilient team that's kind of battle tested and able to overcome. That is what you want heading into November. So we still got some tests ahead of us this week, especially, and that'll test us even more. And we're gonna go in there and we prepared to win this game, and we're gonna play to win this game. And our kids are, I think our kids are gonna show up. We seem to always show up in these types of games, and I'm just very pleased with the progress we've made from a lot of our kids. I really am. There's kids that have stepped up and doing things that, to be honest with you, in the summertime, I was not expecting them to do, nor I would have lost them a lot of money if you told me that they were doing these things. A guy like Riddick Gordon, starting for us at linebacker, a kid that's put in his 4 years of work and, was mainly, we thought was going to be kind of more of a special teams type player for us this year, and steps up and he wins the starting linebacker spot, and he's playing pretty solid football. He's doing his job. He's getting better. And, he's just one example. There's a lot of kids like that we've got. And that's what makes our football program the way it is. That's why we've been able to have so much success, is kids stepping up year in, year out. And, last Friday night was a great example of that for a lot of our kids. So I hope that, we definitely have a lot of work to do. We are not near as good as we need to be as far as in some areas, and where we want to be by the, November time. But, for what we've been through and what we've had to overcome these first 6 weeks, I'd say that we're in a pretty good spot, and we need to keep just grinding and putting our head down and go to work every day and try to get better and win that day. If we can do that, like I always say, we'll be where we want to be at the end of the year. We'll have an opportunity to obtain our goals.
And then lastly, let's discuss what the word of the week is for Silver Tiger Week.
Yeah, so this week the word is optimistic. And so Coach Kilgore's presents on this week, and the kind of the big mantra with optimism is, most people see optimism as just being positive, saying, oh, we got this, having the glass half full guy, and the way I look at optimism is not really that. Optimism is kind of an unwavering belief, and not no doubts within your belief system in something. So, we're trying to tell our guys, obviously in life, it's a life lesson, and, whether it's with your job, your family, your faith, your marriage, whatever it is, you want that unwavering belief. You want to be optimistic at all times, but, trying to apply that to our football program, it's more so, are they fully 100% dialed into what we do as a program and what they do as a player? Or do they trust the process? Do they trust us coaches that we're going to put them in the right position? Do they trust their teammates, that their teammates are going to do their jobs? Do they do they trust that when it comes down to it and Friday night and adversity hits that we're going to be able to overcome, and not have that doubt that starts to creep in, the negative thinking that starts to creep in that can kind of, really diminish a football team and football program. Because, I told the guys the other day, it's there's been many teams that aren't the most athletic, that aren't the most, the biggest or any of those things, the fastest, but they've been pretty dang successful because they just believe in what they're doing, and there's no wavering in their actions or their, or their thinking. So that's been kind of the focus this week with optimism. So we hope to have an optimistic football team on Friday night and for the rest of the season, and we're going to need it because, we play some good football teams, and we got one this Friday night, and if we have guys that aren't 100% dialed in, unwavering in what they're doing and what we're doing, then, that's not going to bode well for us. But if we do, I'm confident that we're going to be where we want to be in that game. So that's the word of the week. I'm really, really excited to see what Coach Kilgore's got to say about it, and hopefully our kids can apply it.
All good stuff there, Coach. Again, we appreciate you sitting down with us midweek to, kind of tee everything up for us, and we look forward to talking to you after the game.
Yep. Thanks, Kevin.
All right. Thank you. Again, we want to thank Jared for taking a few minutes each and every week to stop what he's doing, call into us, and be able to do that interview. You're listening to the Eisenhower pregame show. Again, visit them for all your lumber, plumbing, and paint needs for your home or business in Lamar on Gulf Street. We're going to take another 3-minute break, and then we'll be back. Again, you're listening to Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault. We'll see you in 3 minutes.
Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air would like to wish the Tigers coaches and all involved with the program a great season. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air has been serving the needs of the people in the area for years. With a trained staff of technicians, they can do the job big or small. Whether it's plumbing, heating, or air, they get the job done right the first time and at a price that's hard to beat. The staff and management, always a proud supporter of Lamar Tigers athletics and the entire school. Don't forget to schedule your appointment to get your system checked out before it begins to have problems. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air, located at 400 West 12th Street in Lamar. Give them a call today at 417-682-3797.
Beardy's Custom and Collision can customize your prize ride. Bring it back from what it was to what it can be, and to any extreme you can imagine. Chopped, lowered, painted, or back to original glory. Beardy's Custom and Collision also does basic to extreme repairs on your everyday driver. If you've had a fender bender or a major crash, Beardy's can put it back just like it was. They work with your insurance too to make sure everything's taken care of. Beardy's Custom and Collision treats your car just like it was their own. East of Lamar on 160, then straight on Highway E. Give them a call, 417-537-0018, or check them out on Facebook. Beardy's Custom and Collision. That's Beardies, Custom with a K and Collision.
The management, staff, and all employees of Redneck Outdoors, one of the Barton County area's largest employers, would like to wish the Barton County area teams a great year. Redneck Outdoors is always a supporter of area student athletes, band members, cheerleaders, and the entire school system. It takes a lot to create a winning team, and Redneck Outdoors would like to recognize everyone involved. Redneck is always looking for qualified applicants for employment and is proud to support the Barton County area's workforce. Redneck offers competitive wages, health benefits, 401k, as well as an employee stock ownership program. You can apply at 1705 Gulf, Lamar, Missouri, or call 417-682-1927. Redneck Outdoors, nationally known, locally owned and operated, proud to be a part of Barton County. Redneck is an equal opportunity employer.
Farming is a competitive business, which is why four-state farmers entrust their grain handling to Brandt, like Brandt's new swing-away augers that deliver up to 22% more grain capacity, the fastest in the industry, saving precious time when you need it the most. Their full line of augers, belts, carts, and vacs gets the job done every time. So if you're looking for an advantage at harvest time, get yourself some worry-free performance from Brandt and lead the field. Visit Seed and Farm in Lamar or call 417-682-6465 today.
McDonald's of Lamar is coffee and ice cream.
Fans, we're just around 5 minutes till kickoff, and we're going to go over some fun facts about the Silver Tiger game they have in the program this evening. So the first time this game was played, actually before it was even the Silver Tiger game, but the first time these two teams clashed was in 1921, and then in 1933, both of the student councils from each school decided, hey, we should have this official game called Silver Tiger game, and it was played on their annual Turkey Day game. And the original cost of the trophy, Eric, a whopping $35. But if you go back, I did the math earlier online. In 1933, $35 today was $826 now. So it wasn't a cheap trophy that they created. Nevada won the first one, but this is going to be the 66th edition of this game. So there have been 65 meetings over the past 89 years. Nevada has the edge in the rivalry, 37-26. And the two ties came in 1934 and 1937, but Lamar's had the upper hand in the past few decades, especially since the kickoff of the new Big Eight, and we've won it every year from then on. So hopefully we can bring Oscar back down south with us. It always looks nice in that trophy case. I know the students really like it.
Yeah, Oscar is important for both schools to try to retain it or take it away.
So again, we want to thank our video sponsors: McDonald's of Lamar, Vision Solutions, Community National Bank and Trust, Jones Plumbing, Bull Insurance Agency, Redneck Outdoors, Seed and Farm Supply, Mother Tucker's Pizza, Jeffrey's Plumbing, Heating and Air, Washburn Company, and Gabriel Roofing. Again, they're the ones that bring that live stream to you each and every week. And I kind of got to give it up to Nevada. Their new stands are quite large, and they are very full.
From about the 20-yard line to the 20-yard line, and Nevada's side is packed. And these aren't small bleachers. These go up quite a ways. And we have a pretty good crowd on the other side. Our bleachers are full. So this ought to be an exciting game.
Yep, both crowds showed up, and should be a fun ball game. The team captains are meeting at midfield, so stick tight here, and we'll let you know who's going to start off with the ball. I'm sure this is going to be a game that a lot of teams throughout the state are going to keep an eye on. When, depending on what sports writers poll you look at, Lamar's ranked number 1. If you look at the sports writers poll, was Nevada number 2 in Class 4?
Yeah, once again, depending
on what pool.
So basically you have two teams in the top 5.
Yep. I think the sports writers poll, I think they're either 4 or 6 in Class 4. But, again, it's writers, so that's more for the fans to figure out and be proud of. But you got two highly touted teams this year locking horns. Again, I love the football games, whether it's high school or college, that have the traveling trophy. It just gives another edge to that game. Makes a little something extra to play for, a little pride.
Absolutely.
All right, they're about to flip this coin. What's your guess, Eric? If you're betting man, 50-50, which one are you going?
Whoever wins is going to defer.
I like that thought. I'd agree. Coin is up.
Looks like he's talking to Nevada kid, so they must have won the toss. Nope, we won the toss.
And we're receiving.
So I'm wrong twice.
So Lamar wants that ball. It looks like they want to set the precedent, set the pace.
Might go back to my key of the game, of the last team that has the ball could win the game. So maybe that's our coaches thinking too. More opportunities we have, the more likelihood we are to be able to score. And when I was coaching, that was my philosophy. I always wanted the ball to start the game.
So we're less than a minute from game time. We're going to stay right here. Again, we want to thank Eisenhower Lumber for sponsoring the pregame show. For all your lumber, plumbing, paint, and everything else you need for your home or business, visit them on Gulf Street in Lamar. Great business that we have there, and obviously some members of that team have given back to the football program more than some people can imagine. It's always fun to go in there and look behind the counter with the state championship footballs and trophies and whatnot. Big supporters of Tiger football. We definitely appreciate everything that they do.
all our sponsors and support. Matter of fact, my shout out tonight is to our booster club and to our parents. They do a wonderful job supporting all sports and supporting Lamar activities. You can't live in a better community than Lamar.
So the Tigers got two set back around the 20-yard line awaiting this kickoff. Now they're scooting back. So they're scooting back to around their 10. Looks like it's Aiden Sheet and is that Eli?
I can't. I think it's Adam Klusman.
You're right. It is.
In the film, they squibbed everything.
And kind of a short kick there. The Tigers get the ball up. There's a fumble on the play. Squirted out right at the end. Nevada has the ball. Lamar returned the ball to the 42, but right at the end, that ball squirted out. Nevada's going to get the double dip.
And I don't know if it was Chase Query or Junior Romero that caught that to return it, but doesn't matter. We fumbled it away, and one of our keys of the game is not to turn the ball over.
So all of a sudden, Nevada's got the ball about the 43-yard line. Tigers coming out in a 4-man set up front. Here's snap's going to be a handoff around the left side. Tackled immediately by the defensive line. Going to get about a yard on that play.
Rourke Dillon on the tackle. Barely got a yard, Kevin. Good defense. Start off with.
So the Nevada offense has a quarterback and shotgun, running back to his hip. A couple receivers set out to the left. Here's the snap. Now it's going to be a handoff to the right. Tackled immediately in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of about 2. Great defense by the Tigers.
Trace Woolridge fought off his block and got Jack Chaney in the backfield. That's not easy to do. That's a great play right there. Brings up 3rd and long.
So 3rd and 12 for Nevada.
I like those minus yardage plays, especially when it's a rush.
So Nevada's going to stick with a similar formation with 2 receivers split out to the left, quarterback and shotgun. Running back's behind him to his left. Going to be another running play up the middle. Going to be brought down pretty quickly, about a 3-yard gain. That's going to bring 4th down for the Nevada Tigers.
Rourke Dillon on the tackle once again.
So we're going to see quickly if the coach wants to play with house money here already on their side of the field or to pin the Tigers back deep with a punt. Now getting some more instructions from the sideline. They're going back to the huddle. And it looks like they're going to set up quarterback and shotgun. They're going to
could be a
little half punt here. We'll see what he does. He's got 2 receivers out to his left.
Little quick kick here, I'm thinking.
And it is. So they do punt away.
Get in the end zone.
And the ball is in the end zone for a touchback for the Tigers. So no damage done with that fumbled kickoff. And Trey, is the scoreboard thing working this week? Nope. All right, so with 9:36 left, the Tigers are going to get the ball back. Score is 0-0. And if you hear a random like horn playing, the Nevada, the Arvest Bank up here gave out these plastic air horns to everybody. So you're going to hear those tooting all night long. Here's Lamar's first play. It's going to be a run around the left side. Met in the backfield. That's going to be a loss on the play of about 2 yards.
Carson Sturgill took a pretty good lick there for a loss of 2.
And Lamar was in the dual quarterback offense. Who do we have out there tonight? I didn't quite see that in time. See Kish.
Kish is at quarterback.
And Googy, I think.
I believe so. Yes.
So it's going to be a run around the right side this time.
Nowhere to go.
Sturgill's looking for a block, nowhere to go. It's going to be another loss. Actually, I don't think that was Sturgill. Nope.
That was Chase Query.
Yep. So Lamar's going to have third and very long, about 3rd and 14.
Loss of 2.
Tigers are getting the play from the sideline. The Beta crowd has these stands rumbling with their feet. Again, setting up in the dual quarterback offense. Here's the snap. Googie has the ball trying to run up the middle. He's got some room. He is at the 30.
Be close to a first down.
It's going to be
They
really
give him
close.
a good spot. Looks like they're going to give him the spot. Sideline warning on Nevada. And Ian
First
did
down.
break a tackle and got to the line to gain.
That first down is brought to you by Stevens Automotive. The Tigers keep the drive alive like Stevens Automotive keeps your car rolling.
That was a great 14-yard run by Ian, and our offensive line did a nice job blocking that. He only had one guy to beat. That kid did a nice job getting Ian down, but he did lunge forward for the first down.
Now we're going to have a timeout by the Tigers. We're going to take a 30-second timeout along with them. You're listening to Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Does this sound like you? Or maybe your inner biker sounds like...
No matter what motorcycle motor is music to your ears, Shelter Insurance has a policy that's music to your wallet.
Shelter insures your fun stuff. Motorcycles to riding mowers, ATVs to RVs, bikes to bass boats. If it rides, rolls, or floats, we can cover it. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
605 West Missouri, next to Dollar Tree.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Welcome back, Tiger fans. Tigers have broke the huddle and waiting to play on first down again in the dual quarterback offense. It's going to be a quarterback keeper by Ian Googie. He's going to get about a yard on the play. Should bring second down to 9.
Looks like they're going to give him 2, pretty close to it. He took a pretty good lick. It's going to be some good hard hitting in this game.
So call it second and a short 9, according to the scoreboard. Tigers are getting up to the line of scrimmage against Logan Kish and Ian Googie in the backfield. It's going to be another quarterback keeper around the left side for Ian Googie. He's got you have one more guy to beat right there too, and he would have had a longer break. Still a good 4 or 5 yard gain right there.
Jack Cheney made a shoestring tackle, or he would have had another first down.
So it's going to bring about 3rd down and 3 for the Tigers. Ball setting at the 37-yard line.
Good 5-yard gain by Ian. We definitely need to get another first down here. We got Mario coming into the game for Ian.
So 6.5 minutes left in the first quarter. The score's tied at 0s. Now we're in a single quarterback set.
Straight ahead.
Not much to go.
He made it.
That extra...
Oh, depends on where they mark it.
Extra bit may have got the first down. We're going to see where they mark the ball.
If it's on the line, it's a first down. It is.
First down. I believe that was Logan Kish.
Logan Kish powering forward like he's been doing the last 3 weeks.
Yep. If you look at the film for Logan the past few weeks, defenders have a hard time that at the end of his run, he's always lunging forward and getting that extra yard. He's done a great job. That's got several first downs and a touchdown. I believe that was at East Newton. That extra little bit paid dividends.
When you can run through arm tackles, somebody's got to come lay a good lick on you. You're going to get those extra yardage.
And again, that first down is brought to you by Stevens Automotive. Tigers go back to the dual quarterback formation. We have a flag this time. That one came from the back judge.
Delay game.
So that'll back the Tigers up 5 yards. So the ball is now set at the 35-yard line, first down and 15. 17 seconds on the play clock. Tigers got to get up on line quick. Now it's 13. 10 seconds. It's going to be a counter to Sturgill. Breaks one tackle. He's back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be a gain of about 9-10 yards on that play. Nice run by Mr. Sturgill.
That was a great run by him because he could have been tackled for a loss. He put a nice little juke move on one of the Nevada players and made positive yardage out of it. Looks like they're spotting it on the 45.
Yep, 45-yard line, so that should bring second down and 5 for the Tigers.
Good 10-yard gain. Make up some yardage there.
And chewing up clock. I like this offense. 4 yards, 5 yards in a cloud of dust.
Yep.
Will win you a lot of ball games if you can consistently do that.
5 minutes left in the first quarter, still 0-0. Now we got Trent Torbeck coming in to our...
Yep, Tigers in a 2-by-1 set with Torbeck in shotgun. Looking to pass the ball, low pass to Ian, but he catches the ball.
Nice block.
He's at the 50.
Aiden Sheet.
Gets past the 45, down at around the 41-yard line. Tigers on the right side of the field now.
What you like about that play, that is a really, really safe pass.
Ian made a good adjustment there. The pass was a little bit low, but he got the ball and was still able to take off and get a good gain there for the Tigers. And again, that first down is brought to you by Stevens Automotive. So Tigers go back in the dual quarterback formation, this time with the receiver split out. Going to be another counter play for Carson. He's going to be brought down at about the, looks like no gain, back to the original line of scrimmage. So second down and 10 for Tigers. 4 minutes left on the clock. Score 0-0.
This is right where we want to be, though, Kevin. Our ball on their side of the field. Controlling the tempo of the game. We're back to spin offense.
And Aiden Sheet split out to the right side. Again, a counter to Sturgill. He's going to have about a 4-yard gain on that play. 5-yard gain. Should bring third down and 5.
Looks like they're marking it on the 36.
Yes.
Gain of 5. Hey, we'll take 5 yards every carry. Big third down right here, Kevin.
Yep, I believe if we got positive yards here, it's going to be fourth down regardless if they don't pick this up.
Yeah, we're definitely in 2-down territory.
So going back, we doing dual quarter? Nope, back to shotgun. Looks like Mr. Torbeck's in the quarterback again. 2 split out to the right. Oh, fumble on the play. Tigers dive on the ball, but it's going to go backwards to the 45. So I'm guessing that's going to bring the punt team back now. So they mark, not quite as bad. They mark it up to the 43. But again, negative play for the Tigers. And Chase Query's marching back. Tigers are going to punt the ball. Nevada's sending a single returner back. He's setting up around the 10-yard line. Here's the snap. Punt is up. Good punt. It is caught, fumbled. It's fumbled, but the Nevada returner picks it up right away, but he is brought down immediately. We'll see where they mark the ball. It's going to be somewhere around the 10-yard line. Almost a big break there for the Tigers. So they mark the ball at the 11. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. This will be Nevada's second possession.
33-yard punt, and the better news was no return.
So Nevada's got their quarterback in shotgun, running back to his side. Everybody else is up on the line of formation. Here's the snap. It's going to be a handoff around the left side.
Desmond.
He's going to be brought down right away.
Desmond Robinson tackled by Rourke Dillon.
It's going to be a loss of at least a yard.
Yeah, they're giving him forward progress to the 9. Nope. So loss of 1.
Loss of 2. They were at the 11.
Oh, they did spot it at the 11. That's my bad. I thought they spotted it at the 10. Yep. -2.
Now here's where I got to start moving in here.
Yep.
This is a nice press box, but there is a wall in the way.
Just scoop me right on over. Play a little bumper cards up
This
there.
time, Nevada sends 2 receivers out to the right. Quarterback still in shotgun. Looking to pass. He's looking to the right side to pass. Now he's going to tuck the ball and run. He's at the 10. He's going to be brought down around the 13 or 14-yard line. Pushed out of bounds.
Riddick Gordon and Kyler Nance did a great job. And Kyler pushed him out of bounds for, looks like they're going to give him 4-yard gain.
So this is going to be 3rd down and 7. So 5-yard gain for them.
I can't see. Is that on the 14-yard line?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
5 yards.
3rd down and 7. Again, they've got the quarterback in shotgun, running back behind him. Here's snap's going to be a handoff up the middle. He breaks a few tackles. Oh, he breaks away. He's at the 40. He's going to be brought down at around the 46-yard line.
Ori Jones made a saving tackle.
Yep. Good tackle. Otherwise, that would have been in the end zone. So with 1 minute left, Nevada has a big play, but it's still knotted up at 0-0.
Good for 33 yards on that run by Desmond. We had him right where we want him, Kevin. All we had to do is hold him right there.
Similar formation for Nevada. Here's a snap. It's going to be a handoff up the middle once again. Nice run by the offense. He's going to pick up about 8 yards on that play on 1st down.
Riddick Gordon missed him, and then Kyler caught him by the legs. Jack Chaney on a nice run.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 3 for Nevada. Now on the 46. Yep. And that's going to bring an end to the first quarter. Everybody's tied up at zeros. We're going to take a 1 minute break. You're listening to Tiger Football on 1017 The Vault.
Show your school spirit every time you
play. Hi, I'm Nathan Mayberry with USA Mortgage. We are one of the leading mortgage lenders in the state of Missouri, giving us the capabilities to help you out, whether if you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned homeowner. Don't hesitate to contact me for your mortgage financing needs. I can be reached at 417-214-9119. I look forward to hearing from you. Nathan Mayberry, NMLS number 256722. DAS Acquisitions Company, LLC, DBA USA Mortgage, NMLS number 227262. Equal housing lender. Additional terms and conditions apply. Toll free at 888-250-6522. For license information, go to www.usa-mortgage.com. Go Tigers.
Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust, your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Your busy lifestyle requires banking options like mobile deposit and people-to-people pay. With locations in Southeast Kansas and Southwest Missouri, let Community National Bank and Trust keep your finances safe and your spending smarter. Visit mybankcnb.com for a location near you. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 1017 The Vault.
Welcome back. Just the start of the second quarter. Nevada snaps the ball. It's going to be another handoff up the middle. Running back is brought down fairly quickly for about a 2-yard gain. That should bring 3rd down and 1 for the Nevada Tigers.
Gabe Smith on the run and Trace Woolridge on the tackle for the Tigers.
Ball is marked at the 44-yard line. We'll keep an eye on scores around the Big Gate. Right now, Mount Vernon Hollister shows zeros. Royal Reed Springs 0-0. Logan Rogersville Marshfield tied at 7. Monette Mack County tied at 7. And Cassville's ahead of Springfield Catholic 12-0. So here comes Nevada on 3rd and 1. It's Going to be another handoff up the middle. He's going to be hit. And that's should not be the first down. Looks like no gain on that play.
Rourke Dillon caught him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be close if they give him back to the line of scrimmage. And they didn't.
Yeah, maybe lost a foot or so on that play. So again, 4th and a long one for Nevada coming up. See if the Tigers can hold here. Here is the snap. Going to be a handoff up the middle once again. He is going to have the first down. He breaks past the 40. He's finally brought down around the 36-yard line. So first down, Nevada. Ball marked at the 36.
8-yard run by Jack Cheney.
And we've got 10.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Score 0-0.
T.J. Ansley on the tackle.
Nevada sticking with the same formation they've been using the past few plays. Going to be a handoff up the middle once again. Running back's going to get about 4 yards on that play.
T.J. Ansley on the tackle. Tackling Jack Cheney.
Will bring second down and 6 for Nevada. Ball marked at the 28.
32, actually.
That's what I meant.
Glad you brought me.
Yeah.
One of the keys of the game was tackle, and we didn't get him down the first time. He drug us.
Same formation for Nevada. This time it's going to be a handoff again up the middle, trying the left side of the middle part of the
Rip the ball
line. He's going to be brought down after about a 2-yard gain.
Riddick Gordon hit him, then Xavier Pagash hit him, and then T.J. Ansley had to get him down.
So it's going to bring 3rd down and 4 for Nevada with just over 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Tiger players are trying to get the fans a little lively on our side. Here's the snap for Nevada. Going to be a handoff up the middle once again. It's going to be close to a first down. We'll see where they mark the ball, but I believe they have it.
Jack Cheney on the carry and Ian Googy on the tackle.
And it is a first down for Nevada.
26-yard line. Another 4-yard gain. Power football.
As we said in the beginning, it's going to be a lot of north-south, and that's about all Nevada's done. So 1st and 10 for the Nevada Tigers. Here is the snap. Going to be a handoff looked around the left end of the line. He's got a little room to work with. He's going to be brought down after about a 7-yard gain. Ball's going to be spotted around the 20-yard line.
Bryce Budd on the carry and Chase Query on the tackle.
So ball's spotted just between the 20 and 19.
6-yard gain.
Second down and 4 for Nevada.
7 minutes and 53 seconds left in the second quarter, and we have a 0-0 score with Nevada threatening.
This is the first time either team's been in the red zone this evening. Going to be a handoff. He's trying the right side. Will be brought down fairly quickly. It's going to be a gain of maybe 1.
He came up and hit him, got him down immediately.
It's going to bring 3rd down and 3 for the Nevada Tigers, which is going to be in 4-down territory, unless they've got a heck of a kicker.
Looks like it's on the 18-yard line, doesn't it, to me?
Yes. So 3rd and 2 for Nevada. Here's the snap. It's going to be a pass play. He's looking around the right side.
We did a
now
great
he tucks
job
the ball.
covering.
He's going to be brought down for a loss. Brought down around the 21-yard line. Good coverage there by the Tigers.
Junior Romero and TJ Ansley were in the hip pocket of the receivers. There was nobody open. Ian came up and made a good lick on the quarterback.
So that's going to be
Kellen Braden.
4th down and 5 for Nevada. Our betting man, I'm going to say it's going to be a run play.
Loss of 3 on that play.
So Nevada's sticking with the same formation they've used most of the game so far. Tigers have 4 down linemen. It is going to be a handoff up the middle. He's hit right away. He's going to be short, I think.
TJ Ansley on the tackle. And it is short. Should be our ball. See where they mark it. Yep, it's short. Shouldn't even have to measure. It's 1.5 yards short.
So turnover on downs.
Great job by the Tiger defense.
That defensive stop is brought to you by USA Mortgage. Call Nathan Mayberry at 417-214-9119 for all your mortgage needs. And that might be one of the bigger defensive stands the Tigers have had this year.
I'm going to say right now that's the Redneck Outdoor Products play of the game right there.
Go ahead and jot that one down. 4th down stop. Who had the tackle on that one?
I thought TJ Ansley, but I got so excited that we stopped him that I was seeing where the ball was marked instead of who was making the tackle.
Ball's marked at the 17 for Lamar. Single quarterback this time. Here's the snap. Going to be a handoff. Chase Query. He's met immediately at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be actually a loss of about 1 on that play.
The counter play didn't work that time.
It's going to bring 2nd down 11 for the Tigers with 5:40 left in the first half. Score 0-0.
Another negative play, Kevin. 2 yards.
Big Mario's in the backfield once again, with Logan Kish at the quarterback position. Here's the snap. Kish is going to keep the ball. He's going to test the right side of the line. He's going to pick up about 3 yards on that play, but that's where he'll be brought down. That's going to bring 3rd down and long. So 3rd and 9 for the Tigers. Looks like Trent Torbeck's coming back out at the quarterback position.
Looks like we have the ball on the 18.
Yes. So 3rd down and 9 Tigers. Dual quarterbacks. Now we split a lot out, 3 out to the left. Single quarterback in shotgun. Here's a snap. Quick pass out to Googy.
That's a lateral.
Nope, they call it not a lateral.
Good thing.
Otherwise, that would have been 6. They said that was a forward pass.
Thank goodness, because that was 6 for them.
Ball was pretty high to Googy. He didn't have much of a chance. He leaped up and it was still above his fingertips.
Yeah, that was not a very good pass. It was way up high.
So Chase Query is going to come back to punt. 4th down and 9 for the Tigers at the 18-yard line. Nevada sending their returner back around between the 45 and the 50. Here's the punt. Good punt. Lands around the 50, bounces to the 45. He's running backwards. He's going to be brought down for a loss on that punt.
Logan Kish.
Great coverage by the Tigers special team. Returner was trying to find something to work with. He was met immediately and driven backwards down to the ground. Another great punt for Chase Query.
35-yard punt, but the better thing was it a minus return? Minus 3 on the return, Kevin.
Nevada's going to have the ball at the 42, 1st down and 10. Sticking with the same formation they've used all the second quarter. Going to be a handoff around the left side. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage immediately. Might be a gain of 1.
Looks like Xavier Gosh had a hold of him. Wouldn't let him go.
So just under 4 minutes left in the first half. Score 0-0. Nevada on their third possession of the evening.
Only a gain of 1. I like that, Kevin. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second quarter. Still 0-0 tie.
Nevada quarterback and shotgun, running back behind him. It's going to be a handoff. Now we have a flag. It's going to be a dead ball, foul. Going to be a false start on Nevada. That'll back him up 5 yards. Bring second down and 14. I believe that's their first penalty of the evening.
Yes.
So 3.5 minutes left. Second down and 14 for the Nevada Tigers. Ball's now setting at the 37. 38. Nevada hustles up to the line. Quarterback and shotgun, running back behind him. Going to be another handoff up the middle. Again, met right at the line of scrimmage.
TJ Ansley once again.
Running back lunges forward for about a yard gain on that. It's going to be 3rd and long. Call it 3rd and 13 for Nevada. Ball at their 39-yard line.
Another great tackle by TJ Ansley on Jack Chaney. He's hard to bring down. He runs hard.
So let's see if Lamar can capitalize on that great punt and hold Nevada here. Once again, quarterback and shotgun, running back behind him to his left. Now he switches to the right. It's going to be a pass play. He's looking on the right side. Pass is downfield. Pass is broken up.
Great play by Ian. He played that perfect.
The ball was high. Nevada kind of roars, but that ball wouldn't have been catchable anyway. That's going to bring 4th down for Nevada, and they're bringing their punt team onto the field. Looks like we have Ian Googy setting up around the 25-yard line to await this punt. Two minutes, 25 seconds left in the first half. Here's the snap. Punt is up, almost blocked. Ian catches it just short of the 30. He's at the 35. Now he's at the 40. He's at the 45. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. He's breaking tackles. One defender beat. That's going to be a touchdown, Ian Googy. What a play. A house call by Ian Googy. That was a 70-yard punt return for a touchdown. Tigers lead 6-0. I'm going to go ahead and jot that one down for maybe a redneck play of the game.
I'm going to say a Gearhead Garage TD of the game.
Yep,
How about that one?
Gearhead's Garage for all your auto repair needs from the front end to the rear end. Visit them out on the outer road, Lamar, Missouri. What a return by Ian. That was a great play. Tigers setting up for the extra point kick. Kick's brought to you by Carthage Jag. Ball snap, ball's up, and it is good. With 2:08 left in the first half, your Lamar Tigers lead 7-0.
Thank you to Carthage Ag Service for all our extra points. They are our sponsor. They are your local Asgrow and DCOB dealer.
We're going to take a 30-second break. You're listening to Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
The weather around here is always changing. Be prepared for what Mother Nature throws at you with the new York Heating and Air System from Jeffries Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning. The York Heating and Air System is one of the top-rated and most dependable systems on the market today. And with the tried and true service of Jeffries Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, you can relax and enjoy the games. Get a worry-free quote from Jeffries today. Call 417-682-5727 or find them on Facebook, located at 1002 East 12th Street, Lamar. Behind the Tigers all the way.
In the vault.
Welcome back, Tiger fans. With just over 2 minutes left, Ian Googy gets the fireworks started for Lamar and is on a special team play, 70-yard punt return.
And that is definitely the Redneck Outdoor Products play of the game so far.
Here is the kickoff. Going to be kind of a squib kick, picked up. Nope, now it's fumble. Ball's on the ground. Returner jumps on top of it. He's going to be at the 25. So, again, Lamar's special teams coming up big. So there's 2:06 left in the first half. Nevada will get the ball to start the second half.
It was a 23-yard kickoff, but the good news is no return. Matter of fact, he might have lost a yard. They have to start at their 25. That's excellent for us.
Nevada staying with the same formation they've used most of the game. Quarterback in shotgun, running back to his left, back behind him. Here's the snap. It's going to be a handoff checking the left side of that line. He's going to have some room to work with. He's going to have the first down and more. Luckily pushed out of bounds. Otherwise, he'd have been looking at 6.
Their offensive line got the best of our defensive line that time. They pushed us back 2-3 yards. We didn't have any penetration on that at all.
So the ball's marked at the 42. Be sure to stay tuned for the Jones Plumbing, Heating, and Air halftime show coming up at the end of the second quarter.
17-yard run by Desmond Robinson.
So here's the snap. Going to be another handoff looking around the left side. Another good run by the Nevada Tigers. It's going to be good for 8 or 9 yards. Looks like there's a flag on the play. That one could be coming back.
Ori Jones knocked him out of bounds.
So it's going to be holding on Nevada. That's going to back them up 10 yards.
Negates a nice, another about 6-yard run.
So now the ball is set at the 34-yard line. And first down 18 for Nevada. Nevada stays in the same formation. Low snap, but it's handled by the quarterback. Running back's met fairly quickly. He's going to get about a yard on that play. That's where he'll be brought down and bring second and long for Nevada.
Riddick gored him, caught him at the legs, and then T.J. Ansley helped take him down. Nice play by Riddick.
So officially second down and 16, ball marked at the 36. Running clock with 1:20 left in the first half. Your Lamar Tigers lead 7-0. Tigers have 4 down linemen. Nevada sticking with the same formation. Here's a snap. Going to be a handoff up the middle. Met right away. That may be a loss of about a yard. Otherwise, no gain. Let me see where they spot this. Lamar quickly takes a timeout.
Our defensive line got pushed that time and stuffed the hole, and Trace Woolridge came around from his end position and tackled him, and it looks like...
So no gain.
No gain.
Third down and 16. Lamar did take the timeout to save some clock to see if they can work with anything to work with if they have a punt here after this play. Lamar defense coming up big the past few Nevada possessions. So again, 53 seconds left. Lamar just took a timeout. They're going to have 1 timeout left when play resumes. Tigers lead 7-0 after the great Ian Googy punt return.
And the great blocking. There was a lot of great blocks on that play.
Yep, that was definitely a special team effort to put that one in the end zone.
The 2 biggest plays so far for Nevada has been up the middle and the sweep with Desmond Robinson. So we can eliminate those 2 plays. They're going to have to go to their playbook and find something else that will work for them. This is a big down right here. We can hold them.
3rd and 16. Nevada's up on the line. Same formation. Here's a snap. Quarterback keeps the ball. He's looking to pass downfield. Not much to work with. Now he tucks the ball and runs. He's going to be tackled quickly. He's going to get about a gain of 1. That's where he'll be brought down. Tigers.
Great play by Kyler Nance.
Tigers take another timeout. It's going to bring 4th down for Nevada.
The quarterback thought he had a fly pattern open, but Ian got him covered, and so he tried to scramble, and Kyler Nance chased him down and did a nice job. They ended up gaining 3 yards out of that.
1 yard. It was 3rd and 16. Now it's 4th and 15.
I had them on the 35-yard line, where their starting field was. It doesn't matter. It's 4th down.
The good thing is they're about to punt to the Lamar Tigers.
That's all that matters. It's a good stop.
The Tigers from down south. So Lamar's going to have 40 seconds left in this half. Now they are out of timeouts.
We'd like to thank Lamar Bank and Trust, our kickoff sponsor tonight.
And that defensive stop was brought to you by USA Mortgage. Give Nathan Mayberry a call at 417-214-9119 for all of your mortgage needs. So Ian Googy is setting up at around the 25-yard line, awaiting this punt. Here's a snap. Punt is away. Low punt.
Oh, low punt.
It's going to stay in bounds.
Oh, it got a good roll.
Rolls to about the 35, 34-yard line. And Tigers are going to have 32 seconds left in the half, but no timeouts left.
27-yard punt, but he almost hit his own players. That would have been pretty neat, wouldn't it?
Again, stay tuned for the Jones Plumbing Heating and Air halftime show coming up here shortly. Officially, ball's marked at the 35. First down, 10 Tigers, 32 seconds left in the half. Your Lamar Tigers lead 7-0. Tigers have one receiver out to the left. Going to be
He's open.
Chase Query passes the ball deep.
He's open.
Aiden Sheep ball is caught, but there's no timeouts. Tigers have to hustle up to the line.
Clock stops till they get the chain set. Let's go. Get up there.
Chase needs to run up there. We got to down this ball. Great play. That was a toss to Chase. Then he tossed it deep to Aiden Sheep. Again, no timeouts left. There's a running clock now, 18 seconds left. 15. 10 seconds.
Cooper Hahn in the game at quarterback.
Looking to pass the ball. Nowhere to really work with. Now he passes late, up and out of bounds.
Still have 3 seconds.
Yep, that's a good play there to save the clock to have one more shot at the end zone here.
We tried a wheel route, and Nevada did a good job of covering that.
So it's going to be 2nd and 10, but we might as well call it 2nd and goal from the 31 because this should be the last play of the half. Unless there's a defensive penalty, this should wrap up the first half. So it looks like Cooper's still in at quarterback. We got 3 receivers to the left, 1 split out to the right. Here's the snap. Cooper looking deep. Now he's got to tuck the ball.
Throw it.
Throws the ball deep to the end zone. No call. That's going to end the first half. Your Tigers lead 7-0 over the Nevada Tigers. Stay tuned for the Jones Plumbing Heat and Air halftime show. We're going to take a 3-minute break. You're listening to Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Do you have a leaky roof, or has it been over a year since you had your roof inspected? If you answered yes to either, then you need to call a professional and reputable roofing company. Gabriel Roofing always offers free inspections of your entire property to check for storm damage. They work side by side with your insurance company to get the job done as quickly and easily as possible. Gabriel Roofing provides the best warranty in the industry. Give them a call for all of your roofing, siding, and guttering needs at 417-392-9247 or find us on Facebook at GabrielRoofing.com.
Washburn's near Lamar has an economical selection of material handling buckets for dirt, rock, sawdust, or litter. Washburn's makes buckets in any size or width. We build standard size, low profile, large or extra large buckets from 4 foot to 9 foot wide. Our rock buckets are great for sifting out dirt and other small material. We can also install a grapple to suit your needs. See hayspear.com or call us at 800-283-7107 or come see us at Washburn's, just north of Lamar, East Outer Road, Interstate 49.
Do you want real pizza made fresh with homemade dough and sauce with all the ingredients? Go to Mother Tucker's Pizza. Your perfect pizza is waiting and they have curbside delivery. Dine in, a daily buffet, fresh daily salad, or you can try nachos, wings, mushrooms, and toasted right out of the oven sandwiches. Mother Tucker's Pizza has 12 specialty pizzas, or they can custom make yours. They also have a huge patio to hang out with friends and family. Come on by before the game. Mother Tucker's Pizza, the pizza you've been waiting on. Next to the golf course in Lamar. Call ahead, 681-0855. Tiger football isn't just a game, it's a tradition. Everyone at Baldwin Auto Repair wishes the Tigers a safe and successful season. Your second biggest expenditure is usually your vehicle, and when things go wrong, the longer you wait, the worse it can get. Baldwin Auto Repair has the equipment and experience to check your car out before that little thing becomes a big one. They can fix whatever problem your vehicle is having quickly and with rates that are hard to beat. For whatever is ailing your pride and joy, call Zach at Baldwin Auto Repair, 417-681-0848.
McDonald's of Lamar is proud to be a supporter of all area athletes and students. McDonald's of Lamar is proud to be members of the Lamar community. And whether you dine in or drive through, they strive to give you the best and most courteous service around. McDonald's of Lamar. Make them your first stop before each game and check out their full menu of great food, drinks, coffee, and ice cream. McDonald's of Lamar, proudly supporting the Lamar community.
Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air would like to wish the Tigers coaches and all involved with the program a great season. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air has been serving the needs of the people in the area for years. With a trained staff of technicians, they can do the job big or small. Whether it's plumbing, heating, or air, they get the job done right the first time and at a price that's hard to beat. The staff and management, always a proud supporter of Lamar Tigers athletics and the entire school. Don't forget to schedule your appointment to get your system checked out before it begins to have problems. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air, located at 400.
You are listening to the Jones Plumbing, Heating, and Air halftime show. Be sure to call them for all your heating and air conditioning needs at 417-682-2780, your local Rude dealer. And, Eric, what a quick first half. We were talking about that during the break, that the first quarter, there was 12 minutes on the clock for the first quarter, and it was done in 17 minutes. I think there were just a handful of pass plays. Clock hardly ever stopped in that first half. And here we are with Lamar Tigers leading 7-0. Thanks to a great special teams punt return by Lamar to get in the end zone.
Yeah, they are trying to help me out with the keys of the game. And
Yeah.
We got the one key answered. We wanted a big, long play on special teams, and nothing better than a touchdown off a punt return.
You got to love the house calls there. And, you know, Ian, when the ball's in his hands, he can be electric, but he had a lot of great blocks downfield to spring him loose, and once he was around the 40-yard line and beat that one defender, he was gone. Nobody's going to catch him.
Yeah, actually, after he got about 10 yards down the field, I started watching the blocking, and our guys did a great job of pushing their guy, and Ian read their blocks and made a great cutback, and it was curtains after that.
And then the Tiger defense let the Nevada Tigers get to the red zone once, and they've stiffened up after that. Done a good job. Just didn't have enough time in the end of that second quarter to really threaten with no timeouts left in the ball with 30 seconds.
And if Chase would have had just a little more air under it, it'd have been a touchdown, because Aiden was 5 yards ahead of everybody, and Chase didn't quite get enough air underneath of it. But you know what? If ifs and buts were candy and nuts, everybody'd have Merry Christmases.
Yep, for sure. So, again, I want to thank our video sponsors. We try to get their names mentioned 3 or 4 times every game, because without them, the live feed would not be possible. That's McDonald's of Lamar, Vision Solutions, Community National Bank and Trust, Jones Plumbing, Bull Insurance Agency, Redneck Outdoors, Seton Farm Supply, Mother Tucker's Pizza, Gabriel Roofing, Washburn Company, and Jeffrey's Plumbing and Heating and Air. Again, we appreciate all that they do, along with all the other sponsors that bring the broadcast and the live stream to you each and every week. looking forward to some things that are happening around Lamar. Tomorrow, if you don't have enough football experience tonight, youth football, I know that they are playing at Thomas O'Sullivan Stadium starting around 10 o'clock. And then tomorrow in Lamar is the Wyatt Earp Fall Fest. So if you want something to do, there's plenty to do around town. I know that that's happening around the square. And then next week, Tigers will be at home versus Cassville. Looks like the 7th, 8th grade football team is going to have home games against Granby on the 12th. And then the JV will be playing at home on Monday night against these Nevada Tigers. So lots on the schedule to do in Tigerland. If you want to see some sports, come out and do that. And if you got a kid in school, I know they gave out passes to, I believe, every grade level that students of Lamar get to go into all the sporting events for free now. So that's a great job by the Tiger administration to allow that happen. I was really pleased to see that myself. So while you are tallying up some more stats, we're going to go ahead and take another 3-minute break, and then we'll kind of break down stats from the first half. So again, 3-minute break. You're listening to Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Beardy's Custom and Collision can customize your prize ride. Bring it back from what it was to what it can be, and to any extreme you can imagine. Chopped, lowered, painted, or back to original glory. Beardy's Custom and Collision also does basic to extreme repairs on your everyday driver. If you've had a fender bender or a major crash, Beardy's can put it back just like it was. They work with your insurance too to make sure everything's taken care of. Beardy's Custom and Collision treats your car just like it was their own. East of Lamar on 160, then straight on Highway E. Give them a call, 417-537-0018, or check them out on Facebook. Beardy's Custom and Collision. That's BEARDIES, custom with a K, and collision.
The management staff and all employees of Redneck Outdoors, one of the Barton County area's largest employers, would like to wish the Barton County area teams a great year. Redneck Outdoors is always a supporter of area student athletes, band members, cheerleaders, and the entire school system. It takes a lot to create a winning team, and Redneck Outdoors would like to recognize everyone involved. Redneck is always looking for qualified applicants for employment and is proud to support the Barton County area's workforce. Redneck offers competitive wages, health benefits, 401k, as well as an employee stock ownership program. You can apply at 1705 Gulf, Lamar, Missouri, or call 417-682-1927. Redneck Outdoors, nationally known, locally owned and operated, proud to be a part of Barton County. Redneck is an equal opportunity employer.
Farming is a competitive business, which is why 4-State farmers entrust their grain handling to Brandt, like Brandt's new swing-away augers that deliver up to 22% more grain capacity, the fastest in the industry, saving precious time when you need it the most. Their full line of augers, belts, carts, and vacs gets the job done every time. So if you're looking for an advantage at harvest time, get yourself some worry-free performance from Brandt and lead the field. Visit Seton Farm in Lamar or call 417-682-6465 today.
Every patient, every time. At Vision Solutions, we take pride in providing excellent eye care. Functional and trendy frames, the best in lens technology, specialty clinics for dry eye, macular degeneration, glaucoma, and more. We are sure to have exactly what you need at Vision Solutions.
Does this sound like you? Or maybe your inner biker sounds like...
No matter what motorcycle motor is music to your ears, Shelter Insurance has a policy that's music to your wallet.
Shelter insures your fun stuff. Motorcycles to riding mowers, ATVs to RVs, bikes to bass boats. If it rides, rolls, or floats, we can cover it. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Give them a call at 682-2780 and find them fast in names and numbers.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Welcome back to the Jones Plumbing, Heat and Air halftime show. We got about 14 minutes before we kick off the second half. And Eric, you got the stats added up for the first half?
I do. I sure do.
Let's hear them.
We'll start with our Lamar Tigers first. Logan Kish has 2 runs for 4 yards. Carson Sturgill has 4 runs for 13. Chase Query, 3 carries for -11. Ian Googy, 3 carries for 21 yards for a total of 27 yards rushing in the first half. We've had 3 first downs, and I believe we've had just the 1 penalty, if I remember right. Receiving, Trent Torbeck had 2 passes for 14 yards. Chase Query had the 1 beautiful pass for 34 yards. Cooper Hahn had 2 passes for no yards. On the receiving end of that, Ian had the 1 catch from Trent for 14 yards, and Aiden Sheet had the beautiful pass from Chase Query that could have went for a touchdown if this was just a little more air under it, for 1 catch for 34 yards. And then we got to talk about special teams.
That's been the difference of this game, definitely.
1 punt return for 70 yards and pay dirt for your Lamar Tigers and Ian Googie, which is the difference in the game right now. Chase has had 1 kickoff return for 10 yards, but he did fumble on the opening kickoff. Chase has punted the ball twice for an average of 34 yards and a -3 net, and that's big. And then on kickoffs, Chase had 1 kickoff, 23-yard kickoff, and no return. For Nevada, Jack Chaney has carried the ball 13 times for 39 yards. Desmond Robinson carried the ball 4 times for 50 yards. Kellen Braden carried the ball 3 times for 5 yards. Bryce Budd carried 1 time for 6 yards. And Gabe Smith had 2 carries for 2 yards. Nevada had 102 yards total rushing on offense, and a couple penalties negated a couple good runs and some first downs. They had 4 first downs in the first half and 2 penalties. And the game, like we talked about before we went to halftime, is rolling right along. The first quarter only took 17 minutes, and here we are about almost 8 o'clock with 8 minutes on the clock at halftime. And, of course, you'll have the 3-minute required warm-up. And so some people might think, oh, the game is over. It must have been a running clock. But definitely not the case.
Yep. I believe if you look at it combined, both teams have only visited the red zone once. So, yeah, it definitely not the stat sheet that you normally see out of Lamar, but they're ahead 7-0. So you like to see that. We're going to take another 3-minute break. You're listening to Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Clements. Some things in life you can just rely on, like the comfy fit of a favorite pair of jeans and the tried and true performance of a new home comfort system from Rude. So here's to reliability built into everything we do. Rely on Rude.
Get reliable year-round comfort with a new HVAC system installed by the pros at Jones Plumbing, Heat, and Air, the local team you can rely on because the best is not too good for you. Give them a call at 682-2780 and find them fast in names and numbers.
Hi, I'm Nathan Mayberry with USA Mortgage. We are one of the leading mortgage lenders in the state of Missouri, giving us the capabilities to help you out, whether if you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned homeowner. Don't hesitate to contact me for your mortgage financing needs. I can be reached at 417-214-9119. I look forward to hearing from you. Nathan Mayberry, NMLS number 256722. DAS Acquisitions Company, LLC, DBA USA Mortgage, NMLS number 227262. Equal housing lender. Additional terms and conditions apply. Toll free at 888-250-6522. For license information, go to www.usa-mortgage.com. Go Tigers!
Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust, your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Your busy lifestyle requires banking options like mobile deposit and people-to-people pay. With locations in Southeast Kansas and Southwest Missouri, let Community National Bank and Trust keep your finances safe and your spending smarter. Visit mybankcnb.com for a location near you. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome.
The weather around here is always changing. Be prepared for what Mother Nature throws at you with the new York Heating and Air System from Jeffries Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning. The York Heating and Air System is one of the top-rated and most dependable systems on the market today. And with the tried and true service of Jeffries Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, you can relax and enjoy the games. Get a worry-free quote from Jeffries today. Call 417-682-5727 or find them on Facebook, located at 1002 East 12th Street, Lamar. Behind the Tigers all the way.
Do you have a leaky roof, or has it been over a year since you had your roof inspected? If you answered yes to either, then you need to call a professional and reputable roofing company. Gabriel Roofing always offers free inspections of your entire property to check for storm damage. They work side by side with your insurance company to get the job done as quickly and easily as possible. Gabriel Roofing provides the best warranty in the industry. Give them a call for all of your roofing, siding, and guttering needs at 417-392-9247 or find us on Facebook at gabrielroofing.com.
Washburn's near Lamar has an economical selection of material handling buckets for dirt, rock, sawdust, or litter. Washburn's makes buckets in any size or width. We build standard size, low profile, large or extra large buckets from 4 foot to 9 foot wide. Our rock buckets are great for sifting out dirt and other small material. We can also install a grapple to suit your needs. See Hayspier.com or call us at 800-283-7107 or come see us at Washburn's, just north of Lamar, East Outer Road, Interstate 49.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Welcome back, Tiger fans. Listen to the Jones Plumbing Heating and Air halftime show. Give them a call for all your air conditioning and heating needs. Call them at 682-2780, your local Rude dealer. And look around some scores around Big 8 land. Logan Rogersville's on top of Marshfield, 21-7. That one shows it's still in the second quarter. Mack County on top of Monette, 33-7. Reed Spring, Aurora, they're knotted up 13-12, with Reed Spring winning that one. Mount Vernon all over Hollister, 35-6. Cassville, 21-0 over Catholic. One that's kind of surprised me here, Seneca 22, East Newton 14. The Patriots playing the Indians tough there. And that is your Big 8 roundup.
Well, East Newton has played everybody tough for half. And somebody was talking to me the other day about East Newton, and they're
on the right track.
They weren't giving them due diligence and credit, and I said, no, East Newton, they're up and coming. They've played everybody tough, especially the first half. They've been in the ball games, so.
Yep, they're on the right trajectory, rebuilding that program, got the coach back that had been there when they were on top of the Big 8.
And getting kids out,
yeah,
as we noticed when we were there and talked about it.
It wasn't that long ago you look at their sideline that they might have 4 or 5 reserves, and now they've got a full team down there once again, able to play a JV schedule and all that as well. So something you like to see.
A couple things we need to talk about before kickoff time is we will be kicking off to them, so it'll be important to get a good squib kick down to them and no return, and then hold them coming out the gate. Usually the first 4 minutes of the third quarter dictates a lot of the game, so if we can kick off and hold them and get the ball back and go down and score, that's going to be big for us. And then also, Mother Tucker's hit of the game so far, I have TJ Ansley and Kyler on that last hit that he had on the quarterback there when the quarterback was scrambling. What a great play by him to make them have to turn the ball over and punt it, which resulted in a
that was a touchdown.
70-yard touchdown.
Pay dirt.
If
my son, he's in the box next to us here. If we were at Arrowhead, the guy that sits by us, every time there's a punt, he just yells house call. I don't know if one's ever happened yet since he says that, but you love to see him. Special teams can be electric, and it sure was there for Ian and the blockers down the field getting the job done.
Yeah, that Chiefs fan's probably still living back about 10 years ago when we had the best punt and kickoff returner in the league. And then our Redneck Outdoor Products play of the game, of course, is our special teams play, and Ian Googy returning a punt for 70 yards and a touchdown.
Special teams has definitely been the difference tonight. Tigers have done a good job punting the ball, kicking the ball, not letting Nevada get anything off of those returns. And then obviously Ian hitting pay dirt. So that phase of the game, big win for Lamar. On the offensive side, Nevada's got more yards, but they got 0 on that board there. The Tiger defense coming up big and stopping them when it really counted.
Yeah, and if we go back to the keys of the game, sponsored by American Family Insurance and Eric Hughes, pretty much our keys are coming through for us. We just need to continue those keys in the second half.
So they're now inside the 3-minute window for warm-up. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and we'll be kicking off the second half again. 2 minutes. You're listening to Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Hi, Tiger fans. This is Kevin.
Do you want real pizza made fresh with homemade dough and sauce with all the ingredients? Go to Mother Tucker's Pizza. Your perfect pizza is waiting, and they have curbside delivery. Dine in, a daily buffet, fresh daily salad, or you can try nachos, wings, mushrooms, and toasted right out of the oven sandwiches. Mother Tucker's Pizza has 12 specialty pizzas, or they can custom make yours. They also have a huge patio to hang out with friends and family. Come on by before the game. Mother Tucker's Pizza, the pizza you've been waiting on. Next to the golf course in Lamar. Call ahead, 681-0855. Tiger football isn't just a game, it's a tradition. Everyone at Baldwin Auto Repair wishes the Tigers a safe and successful season. Your second biggest expenditure is usually your vehicle, and when things go wrong, the longer you wait, the worse it can get. Baldwin Auto Repair has the equipment and experience to check your car out before that little thing becomes a big one. They can fix whatever problem your vehicle is having quickly and with rates that are hard to beat. For whatever is ailing your pride and joy, call Zach at Baldwin Auto Repair, 417-681-0848.
McDonald's of Lamar is proud to be a supporter of all area athletes and students. McDonald's of Lamar is proud to be members of the Lamar community. And whether you dine in or drive through, they strive to give you the best and most courteous service around. McDonald's of Lamar. Make them your first stop before each game and check out their full menu of great food, drinks, coffee, and ice cream. McDonald's of Lamar, proudly supporting the Lamar community.
Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air would like to wish the Tigers coaches and all involved with the program a great season. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air has been serving the needs of the people in the area for years. With a trained staff of technicians, they can do the job big or small. Whether it's plumbing, heating, or air, they get the job done right the first time and at a price that's hard to beat. The staff and management, always a proud supporter of Lamar Tigers athletics and the entire school. Don't forget to schedule your appointment to get your system checked out before it begins to have problems. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air, located at 400 West 12th Street in Lamar. Give them a call today at 417-682-3797. 101.7
The Vault.
Welcome back, Tiger fans. We're about to kick off the second half with your Lamar Tigers leading 7-0.
And this kickoff, Lamar Bank and Trust, is our proud sponsor of each kickoff. Also, we want to shout out to our booster club and our parents for all the support that you do for all of the things at Lamar. You are greatly appreciated. So here we go, Kevin.
Yeah, let's light this candle on the second half. It was a quick first one. Let's see how this second half plays out. Tigers going to be kicking off to Nevada. Nevada's got one returner back way deep around the 7-yard line. Going to be kind of a strange squib kick. Ball is picked up around the 15. He's past the 20 at the 25. Trying the right side, past the 30, still going. He's going to be brought down around the 34-yard line. Nice return there by Nevada.
I think Quentin Chad was on that tackle on Jack Chaney with a nice return.
It's kind of a knuckleball kickoff there, but he's able to pick it clean and go.
Like they're going to mark it on the 34. So a nice 19-yard return.
So first down Nevada, ball at the 34. And refs are talking something over here. I think they're just having to set the chains. And here we go. Nevada's sticking with the same formation they used pretty much all the first half. It's going to be a handoff trying the left side of the line. He's got a little room to work with. He's going to be brought down just shy. They're going to call him down at the 40. Maybe 39, depends which lineman you're looking at, line judge. Now they're going to say the 40. So about a 6-yard gain. It's going to be second down and 4 for Nevada. Ball marked at the 40-yard line.
Bryce Budd on the carry. He just doesn't have the wheels that the other running backs have. Nice tackle for a 6-yard gain by your Lamar Tigers.
Tigers got 4 down linemen. Quarterback in shotgun. Here's snap. Going to be another handoff up the middle. He's met immediately in the backfield.
Riddick Gordon.
That's going to be a loss on the play of a yard.
Nice hit on Jack Cheney.
That's going to bring 3rd down and 5 for Nevada with 11 minutes left on the clock of the 3rd quarter.
Loss of 1. That's what we said. Start this half with a nice defensive stance. Big play right here.
So 3rd down and 5, 10:40 left on the clock. Nevada's got the ball at the 39-yard line. 4 down linemen for Lamar, quarterback in shotgun. Here's a snap. It's going to be a handoff looking around the left side. Not much to work with. Now he breaks through. He's going to be short of the 1st down. Brought down around the 41.
Riddick Gordon isn't going to get credit for the tackle, but he made that play. He came across, made Desmond turn inside, and we had like 3 Tigers to take Desmond down.
So it's
for
going to bring
a 2-yard gain. Sorry, Kevin.
It's going to bring 4th down and 3 for Nevada with 10 minutes left in the 3rd. Ball marked at the 41-yard line. Nevada's got the single quarterback, but he's been setting up about 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He punted out of this formation last time. Ian Googy's marching back to around his 25. Here's a snap.
Kicking it away, which is smart.
Kicking it away from Ian. Ball lands out of bounds.
Should be about the 27-yard line.
26.
Oh, boy.
So nice punt for Nevada there. 9:37 on the clock. Lamar's going to get the first possession, their first possession of the 2nd half.
Another 30-yard punt by Kellen Braden. He averaged 35 in the 1st half.
So Tigers are coming back in the dual quarterback formation. Here's the snap. Going to be a handoff for Carson Sturgill around the left side. Still running. Nice hard running there. It's going to pick up about 4 yards for Lamar. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. Ball marked at the 30-yard line with 9:15 left in the 3rd quarter. It's been interesting to see the Tigers have to go back to the dual quarterback spin offense. It's not quite the same as what it was in the past, but having the dual quarterback out there every once in a while they do the spin aspect to it. I mean, another handoff for Lamar. Ball up the middle. He's going to get about 3 yards. I believe that's Logan Kish.
I'm not too sure that got snapped to the wrong guy.
Well, luckily he caught the ball. So it is going to bring 3rd down and about 3 for Lamar.
We did have Cooper Hahn in that quarterback that time with Logan. Nice 4-yard run by Logan, real hard running. Another big 3rd down play for us.
So 3rd down and 3, just over 8 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Here's the snap. Going to be a handoff. He's met immediately in the backfield.
The defense did a nice job that time. They blitzed, and Chase didn't have a chance.
So it's going to be a loss on that play. Bring 4th down. Tigers are going to bring their punt team on. Ball's at the 33-yard line. So let's see if Chase can keep up the great special teams play with his foot. Here's the snap. Punt is away. Punt lands around the 40. They're going to let that ball keep going. It's taking a Lamar bounce. It's going to be
to the 25.
25-yard line, between 25 and 26. So another great punt by Chase. Just under 7.5 minutes left on the 3rd quarter.
Good for 41 yards on the punt and no return.
Earlier today, I was talking to my son about the spin offense of the pass because he'd never really seen anything quite like that. He was too young for the Coach Bailey days to really appreciate football. And he goes, well, who else does that? I go, nobody. Well, why'd we do it? Well, it won a lot of state championships. Nevada staying in the same formation. Tigers got 4 down linemen, quarterback in shotgun. Here's a snap. It's going to be a handoff around the right side. He's met immediately. Looks like it's going to be little to no gain and bring second down for Nevada.
Trace Woolridge got a hold of him first, and then Rourke Dillon came over and helped clean him up.
So call it a gain of a yard. It's going to bring second down and 9 for Nevada. Referees have a timeout. Lamar's got somebody hobbling off the field. Is that 62 or 82?
It's not 62. I see Riddick right there. If it's 82,
it's
that's Trace Woolridge.
Yep.
One of our favorite plays, Kevin, is the sweep pass, and guess what that did for us one year? State championship.
For sure. Nevada's in the same formation, quarterback in shotgun. Here's a snap. He's going to hand off around the right side. Running back's got a head of steam. He's got the first down and more. Brought down around the 41-yard line.
He drugged 3 Lamar Tigers before we got him down to the ground. Chase Query and Ian Googy on the tackle.
So first down for the Nevada Tigers, 6:40 left in the third. Lamar leading 7-0.
Nice 15-yard run by Jack Cheney. He runs hard, doesn't he?
Sure does. Here's the snap. Handoff looking around the left side of the line this time.
Comes the sweep.
Good block. Another nice gain by Nevada. It's going to be a gain of about 7. Maybe just 6, but nice positive play for them. That's going to bring second down and 4.
Kyler Nance on the tackle.
Ball's marked around the 47-yard line.
Nice 6-yard run by Desmond Robinson. He's got 6 carries for 58 yards.
Quarterback in shotgun, running back to his left. Here's snap. They're going to try the left side of the line once again.
Same play.
Running back looking for some blockers. He's going to pick up about 2 yards.
Ori Jones was there to make the tackle, but he cut inside of him and kind of slipped because he had to make such a sharp cut.
So ball's marked at the 49. It's going to be third down and 2 for Nevada with just under 5.5 minutes left in the third quarter.
Nice play by Ori.
Here comes the snap for Nevada. Going to be a handoff up the middle. He's going to have the first down. It's going to be a run of about 4 yards. So Nevada is starting to march the ball a little bit.
Rourke Dillon and Kyler Nance on the tackle. Trace Woolridge is coming back in the game. Tate Bennett came in and spelled Trace there at the end for us.
Tigers have 4 down linemen. Nevada's got a quarterback in shotgun, running back to his left. Going to be a run around the left side. He breaks a tackle.
We have to wrap up and tackle.
Yep, had him for little to no gain, but broken tackle is going to get him about 4 or 5 yards.
Xavier Pagash hit him about the line of scrimmage, but he bounced off of him. We didn't get him down.
He's second down 5 for Nevada at the 42. This time Nevada does switch up their offense a little bit. Quarterback in shotgun. He's got 2 receivers split out to the left. Running back to his left. It's going to be a sweep around the left side. He's going to be short of the first down, but he's going to gain about 3 yards on that play. Let's call it 3rd down and 3. 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Ball marked at the 40-yard line.
Did you see who carried the ball for Nevada that time?
I think it's that same running back.
9.
9, yeah.
Desmond Robinson. 2-yard gain.
Here's the snap for Nevada.
Jack
Looking around
Chaney
the right side this
there.
time.
Good job.
He's going to be brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. That's going to bring 4th down for Nevada.
There was a big pile there, and Ian spotted him out and did a nice job hitting him in his legs and getting him down immediately for no gain. Great job by Ian on Jack Chaney.
So 4th down and 3 for Nevada. Ball marked at the 40. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third quarter. This time Nevada's going to split 2 receivers out to the left. Quarterback in shotgun, running back to his side. Motion to the left. It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle. He's going to be short. Short on that carry. That's going to be another huge defensive stop. Those are brought to you by USA Mortgage. Nathan Mayberry, give him a call at 417-214-9119.
TJ Ansley on a great stop on 4th down for the Lamar Tigers to get the ball back.
So ball is spotted at the 39, 2:22 left in the third quarter, 1st down and 10 for the Lamar Tigers, and they lead 7-0. Tigers are going in the wishbone. Here's snap. Carson Sturgill running for some strong yards there. He's going to get about a 4-yard gain.
Carson was fighting for yards. Good for 4-yard carry.
I like the wishbone. I like that cloud of dust and getting 3 or 4 yards a lick.
I like how he fought for yardage and took care of the ball.
Tigers again in the wishbone. Here's a snap. Carry up the middle by Logan Kish. It looks like he's going to get about 1 yard, and that's it. Again, the Nevada Tiger defense pretty stout as well. It's going to bring 3rd down and 5 for the Tigers. Ball marked at the 44. 1.5 minutes left in the third quarter.
One thing we need to do here is control the ball for a little bit, give our defense some time to rest.
So Tigers go back in the dual quarterback. Now they split 3 out wide to the right. Here's a snap. Quarterback keeper up the middle. He's going to be short of the 1st down. That was Logan Kish with the ball. Gets about 1 or 2 yards. That's going to bring 4th down for the Tigers.
That didn't fool anybody. They're going to mark it at the 47.
So 4th down and 2 for Lamar. Switching personnel, setting up for this punt.
42 seconds left in the third quarter. Your Lamar Tigers up 7-0. 4th down, and we're punting.
Nevada returner is he's around the 20-yard line. Punt is away. Great punt. Returners have to go back deep. He's going to let that ball just stick on the ground there. Ball's going to be picked up around the 21-yard line. Oh, sorry, no, 16-yard line. Another great punt by Chase. He's impressed me all year. I mean, he's not our first-string punter. Alex was. Chase got called to duty, and he's done a fantastic job punting the ball for the Tigers this year.
37-yard punt, but no return.
So ball marked at the 16, 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Your Lamar Tigers lead 7-0. And here comes the Nevada Tigers. Again, quarterback in shotgun, running back on his hip. Everybody else bunched up on the line of scrimmage. Here's a snap.
We missed him.
Missed another tackle. Still going to be a short gain of about 2 to 3 yards, but we could have had him for less.
Xavier missed him again. Junior Romero and Ian Googy on the tackle.
That's going to be the last play of the third quarter. Clock's ticking down from 7 seconds. Your Lamar Tigers lead 7-0, and the fists are about to go in the air to announce the arrival of the fourth quarter. We're going to take a 30-second break. You're listening to Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Some things in life you...
Does this sound like you? Or maybe your inner biker sounds like...
No matter what motorcycle motor is music to your ears, Shelter Insurance has a policy that's music to your wallet.
Shelter insures your fun stuff. Motorcycles to riding mowers, ATVs to RVs, bikes to bass boats. If it rides, rolls, or floats, we can cover it. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Well, here we are, Eric, getting ready to kick off the fourth quarter. It is not even 8:30. This game has flown by. Just a whole lot of running, very little passing.
Very few penalties.
It's been just a defensive game on both sides. Score is 7-0 due to a punt return. Lamar's special teams has shown up huge tonight, and the kicking game's been fantastic, and obviously Ian with the great punt return to put the score on the board.
And the big key of the game going into this fourth quarter is no big plays for Nevada.
And the Tigers' defense has gotten stiff when they've needed to. I believe that's 3 turnovers on downs.
Yes.
So Nevada's sticking with the same formation. Tigers have 4 down linemen, 2nd and 8. And guess what? It's a run play.
Looks like Riddick Gordon on the tackle.
He's going to be brought down after a short gain of maybe 1 or 2 yards. It's going to bring 3rd down for Nevada.
We're doing a lot better job on that sweep now.
3rd down and 5. Ball's marked at the 21-yard line. 11:40 left in the fourth quarter. Your Tigers lead 7-0.
I hear our crowd all the way over here. They're spurring on our Tigers.
Nevada quarterback awaits the snap. Here it is. There's the handoff, trying the left side. He's going to be short.
Looks like Mario Della Pina on the hit. Nope, it was TJ Ansley.
He's going to pick up 2 or 3 yards. That's going to bring 4th down and about 2 for Nevada. Ball marked at the 24-yard line. 11 minutes left. This should bring on their punt team.
Actually, Mario was in on that tackle. 4th and short. Let's see what they do. Do you roll the dice?
You'd be gambling big here if you do. They're sending out the same formation they've punted out of every time, but you always got to watch out for the fake. Now Ian's running back to his 45, now around the 40. Here's a snap, high snap. There's the punt.
Kicking it way away from Ian.
Long ways from Ian. Ball's going to land around the 46-yard line. That's where the Tigers will take over. So great field position for Lamar. Like to see a long, methodical offensive possession here ending in a touchdown.
That would be the ideal situation. That punt was good for 30 yards and no return. I think they learned their lesson from the first one.
As Hank Stram used to say, let's matriculate that ball. Here comes the Tiger offense. Dual quarterbacks. Here's a snap. Kish keeps the ball up the middle. Great run by Logan there. He's going to get about a 7-yard gain on 1st down.
Had some linebackers peeking in the backfield that time on the motion, on the spin offense and the fake to chase.
So call it 2nd and 4. They give him 6 yards on that. Ball marked at the 48. Again, dual quarterback set. Ian Googy has the ball. He's going to keep it this time. He's going to have the 1st down.
That's what we like to see.
About a 5-yard gain there for Ian. 9:43 left in this ball game.
It's like they marked it on the
43
yard line, didn't they?
Yep.
Good for 5 yards. And
that's a Stevens Automotive first down.
Yes, sir.
Tigers keep the drive alive like Stevens Automotive keeps your car rolling. Now the Tigers change it up. Looks like that's Cooper Hahn in at quarterback. He's in shotgun and a 2-by-1 set for the receivers. He's going to look quick pass out to Ian. He's got some room to work with.
Nice play.
He's going to have about a 6-yard gain.
Nice safe play. Nice block out there on the wing.
Clock continues to roll. 2nd down and 4 for the Tigers. Ball marked at the 37-yard line.
Aiden Sheet did a nice job of stock blocking his guy and gave Ian a lane for a good 6-yard carry from the after the catch.
Now the Tigers change up the offensive set again. Looks like we've got Logan Kish in the Wildcat. Receiver out to his left. Now there's motion. He's going to keep the ball run up the middle. He's going to have close to a first down. I don't know if he quite got it. It's going to be 3rd down and 1 for the Tigers. Ball marked at the 34. 8:20 left in this ball game.
Was that Logan on the carry?
Yes, it was. Now I see Big Mario coming in the ball game.
Logan got 3 yards on that carry. Nice job by the Nevada Tiger defense. This is a big first down right here. 2-down territory for sure right here.
Still in the Wildcat. Here's the snap. Kish is going to keep the ball. He's not going to get that.
Nowhere to go. He tried to bounce it outside, and Nevada did a nice job on that. Looked like number 34 for Nevada on the tackle. That'd be Grady Stewart.
So 4th down and 1, 7.5 minutes with the running clock. Ball marked at the 34.
No gain on that one. This is a big, big, big play right here. We need this first down.
Logan Kish at the sideline getting the play. There's 15 seconds left on the play clock. They need to hurry up.
I think we'll probably get a timeout here.
They're going to have to.
Yeah,
5 seconds
Coach
left.
B. Shore's asking for a timeout.
Now there's the timeout. We're going to take a 30-second break along with them. You're listening to Tiger Football on 101.7 The Ball.
Some things in life you can just rely on, like the comfy fit of a favorite pair of jeans and the tried and true performance of a new home comfort system from Rude. So here's to reliability, built into everything we do. Rely on Rude.
Get reliable year-round comfort with the new HVAC system installed by the pros at Jones Plumbing, Heat, and Air, the local team you can rely on because the best is not too good for you. Give them a call at 682-2780 and find them fast in names and numbers.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Ball.
6:59 left in the 4th quarter. Tigers have the ball at their 34, 4th down and 1.
I'd like to see a little play action pass on this one. Roll the dice.
I mean, that would be something you do, but I bet that's not what happens. It's going to be a run play. Tigers have heavy set on the right side of the line of scrimmage. Here's the play. It's going to be a first down. Nice run there. I believe that was Logan Kish.
It was. That's how you bulldoze and move the line of scrimmage right there.
Matriculate.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's matriculating with some beef on the field.
Here we come. Stop us.
So 6:46, clock is running. First down, 10 Tigers, ball at the 27-yard line.
Nice 7-yard gain when we needed 1. That could be a big play of the game right there. Now let's just keep pushing it down their throats to the goal line.
Tigers stay in the same formation. Here's a snap. Looking around the left side. Runs away from the beef.
Yep.
No gain there. But the clock does continue to run.
Number 68 for Nevada, Kellen Asp made a really, really nice play on that one.
So 2nd down and 10 for Tigers. Ball marked at the 27-yard line.
That play is not designed to bounce to the outside.
Nope. He ran away from where all the strength was on that line.
At least we gained a yard.
Yep, they don't have the scoreboard update. It is 2nd down and 9.
5 minutes and 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your Lamar Tigers are up 7-0 over the Nevada Tigers.
Tigers stay in the same formation. This time we run the ball up the middle. He's got a lot of room to work with. Nice run. That's going to be a first down for Tigers. And guess who those first downs are brought by? Stevens Automotive. Tigers keep this drive alive like Stevens Automotive keeps your car rolling.
Keep it rolling.
Yes, sir.
Let that clock roll.
Yes, sir. Ball's at the 17. First down 10 for your Lamar Tigers. Under 5.5 minutes now. Clock is started again. Tigers going to change up the offense. Cooper Hahn is back in the game under center, in shotgun. He's got in a 2-by-1 set, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Here's snap, looking to pass the ball.
Oh, he's open.
Nice catch by Ian Googy.
On a slant.
It's going to be close to another Tiger first down.
We actually had 2 receivers open.
Ian's getting up kind of slow.
Yeah, he took a good shot, but he hung on to the ball.
I like that play. I don't know if I love it in this position. I want to see that clock just roll the whole rest of the game.
Well, it keeps rolling. Looks like it's on the 8-yard line. Nice for 9-yard pass by Cooper to Ian.
So 2nd down, 1 Tigers, going back to the heavy formation. Logan Kish is in the Wildcat. Here's snap. He's going to have the first down.
Still moving the pile.
So ball's going to be down around the 1, maybe 2-yard line.
Great job moving the pile. Uh-oh, Jose's coming up a little gimpy. Looks like we're on the 2-yard line. I can't really tell.
Yeah, I think it's a 2-yard line.
It is.
So 1st and goal from the 2.
Another good 6-yard.
Clock runs with about 4 minutes left in this ball game.
That's called power running for 6 yards.
It is good to see Cooper be able to get back in the ball game. Hurt in the preseason and banged up a little bit in the games he's got to play. That was a nice pass by him on the slant. He hit him right on the numbers.
Nice cut by Logan.
Touchdown Tigers. Logan Kish with a run around the right side. That brings the score Tigers 13, Nevada 0.
Tyler Longenbardi did a great job shooting the gap and should have had Logan in the backfield, and Logan made a beautiful cut into the end zone. And that's a touchdown for
Gearheads Garage.
Absolutely.
We appreciate their sponsorship. Gearheads Garage, full auto repair from the rear end to the front end, everything in between. Visit them at 206 Northeast First Lane, Lamar. And we're awaiting this extra point kick. Ball's down, ball is up, and it is good. Your Tigers lead 14-0. 3:40 left in the ball game. We're going to take a 30-second break. You're listening to Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Hi, I'm Nathan Mayberry with USA Mortgage.
Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust, your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Your busy lifestyle requires banking options like mobile deposit and people-to-people pay. With locations in Southeast Kansas and Southwest Missouri, let Community National Bank and Trust keep your finances safe and your spending smarter. Visit mybankcnb.com for a location near you. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Welcome back, Tiger fans. Your Tigers lead 14-0. And Eric, we got a kickoff coming, so who do we need to shout out?
Hey, Lamar Bank and Trust, tonight's kickoff sponsor reminds you to use Snappy Mobile Deposit.
Love it, love it.
Love it. I love what the Tigers are doing here.
And here's the kick.
To the 10-yard line.
But the refs are waving it off. There's a flag on the field. I wonder if we had a...
One of our guys got a little
excited.
Got a little speed in him, got past the kickoff.
And with our kickoff sponsor, their renovated facilities on the inside of LBT, if you haven't been there lately, really nice what they've done inside there.
Hey, our extra point sponsor, Carthage Ag Service, your local Asgrow, a DCOB dealer. I think we need them next year, the way Jose's kicking those extra points. Thank you to Carthage Ag Service.
So now with that penalty, the Tigers are going to kick off from the 35-yard line. Here's Chase Query, and there's the kick. Nice kick. Ball is going to bounce. Picked up around the 15. He's at the 20. He's at the 25. He shoestring tackle. Good job there. He's going to be brought down around the 40. He had a head of a steam there. Got a little dangerous, but the Tigers were able to get him on the ground. 3:35 left in this ball game. Your Tigers lead 14-0. Ball's going to be marked at the 41. First down 10 for Nevada. And the clock is not their friend. They've got 3 timeouts, but they're not going to be able to rely on the run play as much as they have been all game. Or shouldn't, one would think. Here's the snap. Quarterback's looking to pass the ball.
He's open. Blown coverage.
Who drops the ball?
Intercepted!
What a play. Ball's at the 50, at the 45, at the 40, at the 35. That's where he's pushed out of bounds. Nevada receiver had the ball in his hands. Dropped it wide open.
Junior Romero in the right place.
What a
at
play.
At the right time. Hey, Tigers.
What a play.
Man, he was wide open.
Nevada had the right call, and that break went to the right Tigers.
Man. Gabe Smith ran right past us, wide open. We thought that was going to be a touchdown. It was a beautiful pass. And
didn't work
ball
out.
Goes the other direction.
Football does funny things sometimes, and that time it landed right in a Tiger defender's hand. He brings it back to the 34-yard line. Tigers just need to run out the clock. Here's a snap. Logan Kish going to just work up the middle. Right now, all you got to do is protect that ball. He's going to get about a 4-yard gain. Clock continues to run. Just over 3 minutes left. It's going to be second down to 6. Tigers have the ball at the 30. And now they just need to use all this play clock.
Was Logan on the carry on that one?
Yes. And the Nevada faithful are starting to depart.
We're going to let the play clock run down as far as we can.
Here's
before
the
we
snap.
run the play.
Chase Query has the ball. Brought down.
Nice tackle. Guy was on the ground. Number 42 with a great tackle. He was actually on the ground and made the play. Tyler Longobardi, the nice tackle on Chase Query.
Now Nevada takes a timeout to stop the clock. There's 2.5 minutes left.
They're going to spot the ball at the 26, so we got 4 yards on that carry.
We're going to stay right here.
Chase needs to carry it a few more times because he's still in the negative for the game.
And I think that ball got on the turf, but it was after he was down.
Well, that's what I was wondering, if the ball was loose.
Yep.
I didn't want to say anything to excite everybody.
Yep, ball was loose, but he was already down. I can't get over that last play by Nevada.
It was a beautiful play call. Called it right at the right time. And Gabe Smith ran right past us. We saw it. We knew it was going to be a big play. And all of a sudden, he bobbles the ball. Junior Romero's in the right place at the right time, hustling to catch up.
This is one worth, if you get home and you're only listening to the radio broadcast, go back on YouTube, fast forward about 4 minutes left in this game, and watch that play.
I might have to give him the Redneck Outdoor Products play of the game on that one.
So 3rd down 2 for the Tigers. Here's the snap. Going to be a run play up the middle.
That's okay.
Going to be short of the first down by about a yard, but the clock continues to run. 2:20 left in the ball game. It's going to be 4th down and 1 for Lamar.
They're down 2 scores, so
Tigers just need to let this clock run. If they get this first down, that should be ball game.
What a good, hard-fought ball game by both teams. They both need a lot of credit. I knew it was going to be a great game. I told people if you want to see probably one of the best Nevada Lamar football games ever, this would be it, and it sure has been.
Definitely hard-nosed football, fought in the trenches. But for Lamar, this is a statement win. This is a good Nevada football team.
Oh, yeah. Really good Nevada football team.
So now there's a timeout called by Lamar.
That's okay.
Yep, let the clock run down. Used all that play clock.
Minute 38 left in the game.
Again, we're just going to stay right here. This should be a short timeout.
So far for the Mother Tuckers hit of the game, we've got TJ and Kyler. The Redneck Outdoor Products play of the game. We have Ian's punt return, and definitely have to have Junior's pick and return. I didn't get the yardage on the return, but I'm thinking it was probably, I'm guessing probably 30
yards or so.
30-some yards return. I was too excited to get it written down.
Yep. That was one of those right place, right time, trailing that play, and the ball just lands in his hands, and off he went.
The only thing I'm kind of disappointed in tonight is we're not going to get any Mario magic tonight.
Yeah, Mario's going to be held out of the stat book. He's not going to have any receiving yards tonight. All right, 1 minute, 38 seconds left. Your Tigers lead 14-0. 4th down and 1, ball at 25.
We need to shout out to our coaching staff. They came into this game very, very well prepared. Our kids were focused and prepared. Just a great coaching staff and player team effort.
Here's the play. Tigers shift the line. Snap.
He made the first down.
First down.
That'll be the ball game.
Oscar gets to go head back south again. Hey, it's warmer climate, right? 25 miles south in the friendly confines of Lamar High School.
I think Oscar likes it down there.
Yeah. And that's going to bring the all-time series Nevada 37, Lamar 27-2. But if you look at the past couple decades, Lamar's owned it. So 120, clock continues to run. 1st down, 10 for the Tigers. Great ball game by Lamar tonight. Special teams huge. Defensive stops on 4th down, huge. Here's a snap, run around the right side. He's going to get about a 2-yard gain.
Nevada still playing hard and physical. I like to see that all the way to the end of the game.
Clock continues to run, 50 seconds left.
Another nice tackle there by Henry Campbell. 2-yard gain to end the game.
And for those that like to look at most sports, I'm one of those on the Rivals website. You look at the Big 8 Pick'em, there were a whole lot of people that were doubting Lamar tonight. And again, this is a statement win that you love to see as a Tiger fan.
We'll be able to have to run another play here. There's 25 seconds on the game clock and 15 on the play clock. 2nd down. So we can take a knee here and then take one more snap.
5 on the play clock.
He will
snap,
take a knee.
Downs it, 10 seconds, clock's going to run. Your Lamar Tigers get to keep Oscar. Silver Tiger game goes to Lamar. Lamar Tigers win 14-0. What a ball game, Eric.
I knew it was going to be a good one.
And it took a whole hour and 50 minutes for that to happen.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about the restaurants closing down tonight before we get there to eat.
Yeah, this is one of those, it could be a long game, and it ended up being the shortest game of the year. So Lamar wins 14-0. We're going to take a 3-minute break, and then we'll be in the Bull Insurance Agency postgame show. We'll talk to you here in 3 minutes. You're listening to Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Going across town?
The weather around here is always changing. Be prepared for what Mother Nature throws at you with the new York Heating and Air System from Jeffries Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning. The York Heating and Air System is one of the top-rated and most dependable systems on the market today. And with the tried and true service of Jeffries Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, you can relax and enjoy the games. Get a worry-free quote from Jeffries today. Call 417-682-5727 or find them on Facebook, located at 1002 East 12th Street, Lamar. Behind the Tigers all the way.
Do you have a leaky roof, or has it been over a year since you had your roof inspected? If you answered yes to either, then you need to call a professional and reputable roofing company. Gabriel Roofing always offers free inspections of your entire property to check for storm damage. They work side by side with your insurance company to get the job done as quickly and easily as possible. Gabriel Roofing provides the best warranty in the industry. Give them a call for all of your roofing, siding, and guttering needs at 417-392-9247 or find us on Facebook at GabrielRoofing.com.
Washburn's near Lamar has an economical selection of material handling buckets for dirt, rock, sawdust, or litter. Washburn's makes buckets in any size or width. We build standard size, low profile, large or extra large buckets from 4 foot to 9 foot wide. Our rock buckets are great for sifting out dirt and other small material. We can also install a grapple to suit your needs. See Hayspear.com or call us at 800-283-7107 or come see us at Washburn's, just north of Lamar, East Outer Road, Interstate 49.
Do you want real pizza made fresh with homemade dough and sauce with all the ingredients? Go to Mother Tucker's Pizza. Your perfect pizza is waiting and they have curbside delivery. Dine in, a daily buffet, fresh daily salad, or you can try nachos, wings, mushrooms, and toasted right out of the oven sandwiches. Mother Tucker's Pizza has 12 specialty pizzas, or they can custom make yours. They also have a huge patio to hang out with friends and family. Come on by before the game. Mother Tucker's Pizza, the pizza you've been waiting on. Next to the golf course in Lamar. Call ahead, 681-0855.
Property to check for storm.
Tiger football isn't just a game, it's a tradition. Everyone at Baldwin Auto Repair wishes the Tigers a safe and successful season. Your second biggest expenditure is usually your vehicle, and when things go wrong,
Jag Service Seed would like
We just got to enjoy a great ball game between Nevada and Lamar Tigers, and the Tigers are celebrating with Oscar down on the field right now. So a nice little treat for those boys to get to keep that and take it back home in Lamar. You're listening to the Bull Insurance Agency post-game show. I guess as the owner I can say this, that we sell insurance. If you need it, we got it. Love to help you, but I'm going to cede some of that time just to say tomorrow if you're in town, come down, watch the youth football play. Go spend some time on the square at Wild Earth Fall Fest. I know there's some businesses are going to be open later in the evening just to enjoy Lamar. So if you're enjoying Lamar, that helps everybody around town, and that's about the most I can say about that is just come out and spend some time in Lamar. It's going to be a beautiful fall day. And, Eric, what a ball game.
Wow. Wow, it doesn't get any better than that. Win or lose, it doesn't get any better than that. It really doesn't.
That was a fun game to call.
It was a really fun game to call. Not because we're from Lamar either. It was
an exciting football game.
It was good on, yeah, that's what football is supposed to be like right there. Good old-fashioned high school, good sportsmanship, good hard physical football. And unfortunately for Nevada, they had that a couple penalties where they had drives going. And then on that last one, they had Gabe was wide open. Gabe Smith was wide open, had the ball. We thought it was going to be a touchdown. And
it was kind of strange, kind of dropped it behind himself.
It went kind of backwards right to Junior. Just unbelievable.
And off he went. That was the nail in the coffin right there. Tiger defense on fourth down came up huge time after time again tonight. And we can't say enough, the special teams play of Lamar has been absolutely fantastic since about week 3, whenever Chase took over on kicking the ball. He's done a fantastic job of getting called in duty. He's averaging at least around 33, 35 yards a punt, and normally no return whenever he's been doing that. And then Ian Googy starting off the scoring for the Tigers, 70-yard return, set up by some great blocking and his speed for the first Lamar score this evening.
As a coach, at least when we were coaching, we had one specific rules on special teams. That was you never kick it to somebody. and Nevada kicked it to Ian on a punt the first time.
They only did that once.
And I was getting to that. After that, they got smart and didn't kick it.
Kicked it as far away from him as they could, usually out of bounds.
You're just asking for trouble on any level. I don't care what level it is. You do not kick to the other team.
So this game is over. I'm going to go through some scores for the Big 8. A lot of teams are just at halftime. So via score stream, Rogersville's ahead of Marshfield 24-7. That scores at the half. Cassville 28-0 over Catholic. That's in the fourth quarter. Reed Spring leads Aurora 20-12. That's in the fourth quarter. Mack County all over Monette 39-7. That's in the fourth quarter. Seneca 42, East Newton 14. That's in the third quarter. Mount Vernon all over Hollister 42-6. That still shows second quarter, but that's got to be at least half or the third quarter. And your Lamar Tigers with a final 14-0 over Nevada.
I have some very, very interesting stats for us.
Let's hear them.
We'll go ahead and start with Nevada here first. Nevada came out in the third quarter and started moving the ball on us, and they had 2 first downs just real fast. And like Kevin said, we made a real crucial 4th down and 1 stop. And that quarter went very, very fast. So then we started in the fourth quarter, and we limited them to a minimal amount of plays and a punt. And just we ended up turning the ball back over to them. And then just an amazing, incredible turn of events that number 12, Gabe Smith, was running straight down the field, ran past our D-backs. He was wide open. The ball was perfectly thrown to him. It just, unfortunately, he didn't grab it. It bounces backwards into Junior Romero's hands, returns it back for about 30-some yards. And that was major, big key of the game right there and play of the game, because at that time it was just a 7-0 game, if I remember.
It was 14.
Or was it 14?
It was 14-0.
It was 14-0.
But they had a little bit of clock to work with, and they needed a quick score, and that was a big play going their way until it wasn't.
Yeah, it was 14-0 at that point. But still, that's a big – he catches that and score. That's a big momentum changer. And, yes, there was still plenty of time left on the clock. Another interesting stat for Nevada, they ended up with 152 yards on the ground. Jack Cheney ran the ball 18 times for 57 yards. So we did a great job of keeping him in check.
And, excuse me, didn't they have like around 120 yards in the first half?
Yeah.
That sounds right.
I wrote it down. I can't find
So
it right
Lamar
now.
defense stiffened up.
They had 102 yards.
102.
I have it right here, yes. So, yeah, they only got 50 yards in the second half. Desmond Robinson had a great game. He had 12 carries for 75 yards, and he also had, I think he had at least 2 nice big runs called back on, I know one on a holding penalty, and I know he at least had a 15-yard gain. So he would have probably been close to 100 yards if not for a couple penalties. Kellen Braden ran the ball 4 times for 6 yards. Bryce Budd had 2 carries for 12. Gabe Smith had 2 carries for 2 yards. And receiving-wise, they had a goose egg. And the one that really stung was the last one, where they probably should have had a touchdown, and instead it became an interception, and us taking the ball back and being able to end the game. For your Lamar Tigers, for Nevada punted the ball, I believe 4 times, and he – in the first half, he averaged 35 yards, and in the second half, he averaged 32 yards. He had 2 punts, one for 34 yards and one for 30 yards. The good news was no net return, because they got smart and kicked the ball away from Ian. For your Lamar Tigers, we had 6 very important first downs in the second half. One led to a touchdown. We had a total of 96 rushing yards. Logan Kish rushed the ball 18 times for 57 yards. Carson Sturgill had 6 carries for 21. Chase Query had 5 carries for a -8. Ian Googy had 4 carries for 26. And then on the passing, Trent Torbeck came in and did a nice job. He had 2 passes, 1 complete for 14 yards. Chase had that beautiful pass to Aiden Sheet there in the first half, 34-yard pass on 1 attempt. And then Cooper Hahn came in and had 4 passes, completed 2, 50%, for a total of 15 yards. And that last little pass over to Ian was a nice pass to keep our drive going. And correct me if I'm wrong, I believe we did score after that. I think Logan punched it in.
Yeah, that was the 9-yard pass. And then a couple plays later, Tigers were in the end zone.
And it was a nice, really nice, safe pass. And Aiden Sheet did a nice job stock blocking his guy to get Ian way down into the red zone, actually. So Ian ended up with 3 catches for 29 yards. Aiden Sheet had the 1 beautiful catch from Chase for 34 yards. Ian Googie on punt returns had the 1 punt return for 70 yards and a touchdown. On kickoffs, Chase Query had 1 return for 10 yards, and unfortunately that was the very first play of the game and fumbled, but the Tiger defense came up big and kept Nevada out of the end zone after they had great starting field position. And then Chase on punting, he punted the ball 4 times, and it looks like he averaged about 39 yards, but -3 net return. And on kickoffs, Chase had 3 kickoffs. They actually netted 61 yards. His second kickoff, they returned it 34 yards. And then on that last kickoff, Desmond Robinson had a great return of 27. And I don't know who tripped him up, but if he hadn't tripped him up, that would have been probably pay dirt also. So that's our stats for tonight.
It's kind of a different stat line for Lamar, but the most important thing, Tigers 14, Nevada 0.
At the end of the night, what matters is up on the scoreboard for sure.
So
I'm sorry, Kevin. Let's talk about our Mother Tucker's hit of the game.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with TJ and Kyler. I'm going to do a duel tonight.
Yep, a couple big 4th down stops for those fellas tonight. Turnover on downs was huge for Lamar. One of those was in the red zone for Nevada. I think that one was like 4th and 1, if I recall. Mm-hmm. So great play there by the defense. They held tight when they had to. And then what are you going with? There's a couple of opportunities for the Redneck play of the game. If you want to give one on offense, or not, you can give one for each phase of the game.
The more that I'm thinking about it, I think we ought to just give the whole defense the Mother Tucker's hit of the game.
The whole defense for
Mother Tucker's hit of the game. They all were hitting and playing and just a stellar performance.
And then on the Redneck play of the game, you have Ian with the punt return, Junior coming up big with the interception at the end. Both of those were huge plays, so I'll let you call it.
Well, since we're in charge of making the decision for the Redneck Outdoor Products play of the game, I'm going with both of them. I'm going with Ian, and I'm going with Junior.
Yep, Ian got it started, and Junior put the nail in the coffin.
That's the best way to pick it and to identify why we went with 2 guys, because those were 2 big Redneck Outdoor Products play of the game. One to get us in the lead and one to seal the deal.
So the Tigers are still celebrating with Oscar, all the seniors getting photos with parents and coaches. Here shortly we'll meet with Coach Beshore to have his thoughts on the game. You got something to say?
Yeah, our next game is home next week against Cassville. Yep. And that will not be an easy game, people.
Yep.
I watched them on film against Nevada, and they can move the ball. And so come out. Let's have our stands packed like Nevada had their stands packed today. I'm guaranteeing you from the 20-yard line to the 20-yard line, and these stands are way up in the air. These stands were completely packed.
Yeah, there's at least 20 rows of stands. Again, kudos to Nevada High School on these new facilities. They are absolutely fantastic, but it was fun to come up here and spoil it. We're going to take a 3-minute break. You're listening to Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Tiger football isn't just a game, it's a tradition. Everyone at Baldwin Auto Repair wishes the Tigers a safe and successful season. Your second biggest expenditure is usually your vehicle, and when things go wrong, the longer you wait, the worse it can get. Baldwin Auto Repair has the equipment and experience to check your car out before that little thing becomes a big one. They can fix whatever problem your vehicle is having quickly and with rates that are hard to beat. For whatever is ailing your pride and joy, call Zach at Baldwin Auto Repair, 417-681-0848.
McDonald's of Lamar is proud to be a supporter of all area athletes and students. McDonald's of Lamar is proud to be members of the Lamar community. And whether you dine in or drive through, they strive to give you the best and most courteous service around. McDonald's of Lamar. Make them your first stop before each game and check out their full menu of great food, drinks, coffee, and ice cream. McDonald's of Lamar, proudly supporting the Lamar community.
Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air would like to wish the Tigers coaches and all involved with the program a great season. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air has been serving the needs of the people in the area for years. With a trained staff of technicians, they can do the job big or small. Whether it's plumbing, heating, or air, they get the job done right the first time and at a price that's hard to beat. The staff and management, always a proud supporter of Lamar Tigers athletics and the entire school. Don't forget to schedule your appointment to get your system checked out before it begins to have problems. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air, located at 400 West 12th Street in Lamar. Give them a call today at 417-682-3797.
Farming is a competitive business, which is why 4-State farmers entrust their grain handling to Brandt, like Brandt's new swing-away augers that deliver up to 22% more grain capacity, the fastest in the industry, saving precious time when you need it the most. Their full line of augers, belts, carts, and vacs gets the job done every time. So if you're looking for an advantage at harvest time, get yourself some worry-free performance from Brandt and lead the field. Visit Seed and Farm in Lamar or call 417-682-6465 today.
Beardy's Custom and Collision can customize your prize ride. Bring it back from what it was to what it can be and to any extreme you can imagine. Chopped, lowered, painted, or back to original glory. Beardy's Custom and Collision also does basic to extreme repairs on your everyday driver. If you've had a fender bender or a major crash, Beardy's can put it back just like it was. They work with your insurance too to make sure everything's taken care of. Beardy's Custom and Collision treats your car just like it was their own. East of Lamar on 160, then straight on Highway E. Give them a call, 417-537-0018, or check them out on Facebook. Beardy's Custom and Collision. That's BEARDIES, custom with a K and collision.
Every patient, every time. At Vision Solutions, we take pride in providing excellent eye care. Functional and trendy frames, the best in lens technology, specialty clinics for dry eye, macular degeneration, glaucoma, and more. We are sure to have exactly what you need at Vision Solutions.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Welcome back to the Bull Insurance Agency postgame show. And something I noticed, some of the hubbub about Nevada, that big Talon Chandler going to a Power 5 school, which is something that you don't see that often coming out of the Big 8. He was shaking every one of Lamar Tiger's hands. He's down there right now talking to all the coaching staff. Looks like he's an extremely good sport. You like to see that. You know, Nevada came in here undefeated, and it's got to sting a little bit for that first L to come from Lamar.
Absolutely, and actually I was going to talk about that Talon Chandler came out after their post game with their coaches, and he knows some of our players. They were on the cover of the players around the area, and great sportsmanship by Talon coming down there. And I think Ian Googy got a little present. I think he probably got some Colorado gloves, because that's what Talon gave Ian, because they, like I said, they spent some time together this summer, being on the front page of the Ozark
Pigskin preview.
Yeah. So yeah, and not just Talon, but after the game,
several Nevada players.
It was really good sportsmanship, and that's what you like to see from a rival game like this one here. So yeah, I'm glad you said that, because that was the first thing that I was going to talk about. And he's actually still down there with the Lamar coaches and players.
So we're still waiting, Coach Beshore, waiting for this post-game interviews about as long as it took to play the first half. It was a quick one tonight. First quarter took all of 17 minutes. The game took about an hour and 45, including halftime and all the festivities of that. So
it's great to see our kids celebrate a win like this, but we might have to do a call-in order if Coach Beshore doesn't get up here for long. Let's do a little shout-out here to our other sports teams. Our volleyball team plays on the 9th at home against Mount Vernon. If you can go and support them, they would appreciate that. And then our 7th and 8th grade volleyball will be playing in the Big 8 Conference here in Nevada. It says for 7th.
And 8th graders go to Seneca.
8th grade go to Seneca.
I got a daughter on that team. They've had a great season. The 8th grade, I've seen a lot of volleyball, kind of exciting. And they got an early morning in Seneca. I think they start around 8 o'clock.
And then on the tennis, I haven't heard any results, but I believe their season is probably towards the end, according to the schedule.
I think
they would be playing districts, I'm guessing.
I think it wrapped up Tuesday night, ended up being their last game.
And then, of course, our JV will be playing Nevada at home, so go support them on Monday night. Our 7th and 8th grade football will be playing Granby at home. So there's a lot of things to go and support our different sports teams. The cross-country team will be running at East Newton. And then our varsity and JV girls golf are actually playing in district. So good luck to all our other sports teams. If you get a chance, go out and support them.
And youth football, 3rd grade through 6th grade, is in Lamar tomorrow. Thomas M. O'Sullivan. And then the festivities around Lamar with Wyatt Earp Fall Fest. I'm sure there'll be food trucks and things to do around town, so go check that out as well. While we're waiting for Coach Beshore, we're going to take another 3-minute break. Again, we want to thank all of our sponsors. And, again, we couldn't do this without their support, so we're going to listen to a few of their ads here while we wait for Coach. 3-minute break. You're listening to Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
The management, staff, and all employees of Redneck Outdoors, one of the Barton County area's largest employers, would like to wish the Barton County area teams a great year. Redneck Outdoors is always a supporter of area student athletes, band members, cheerleaders, and the entire school system. It takes a lot to create a winning team, and Redneck Outdoors would like to recognize everyone involved. Redneck is always looking for qualified applicants for employment and is proud to support the Barton County area's workforce. Redneck offers competitive wages, health benefits, 401k, as well as an employee stock ownership program. You can apply at 1705 Gulf, Lamar, Missouri, or call 417-682-1927. Redneck Outdoors, nationally known, locally owned and operated, proud to be a part of Barton County. Redneck is an equal opportunity employer.
Does this sound like you? Or maybe your inner biker sounds like...
No matter what motorcycle motor is music to your ears, Shelter Insurance has a policy that's music to your wallet.
Shelter insures your fun stuff. Motorcycles to riding mowers, ATVs to RVs, bikes to bass boats. If it rides, rolls, or floats, we can cover it. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Some things in life you can just rely on, like the comfy fit of a favorite pair of jeans and the tried and true performance of a new home comfort system from Ruud. So here's to reliability, built into everything we do. Rely on Ruud.
Get reliable year-round comfort with the new HVAC system installed by the pros at Jones Plumbing, Heat, and Air, the local team you can rely on because the best is not too good for you. Give them a call at 682-2780 and find them fast in names and numbers.
Hi, I'm Nathan Mayberry with USA Mortgage. We are one of the leading mortgage lenders in the state of Missouri, giving us the capabilities to help you out, whether if you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned homeowner. Don't hesitate to contact me for your mortgage financing needs. I can be reached at 417-214-9119. I look forward to hearing from you. Nathan Mayberry, NMLS number 256722. DAS Acquisitions Company, LLC, DBA USA Mortgage, NMLS number 227262. Equal housing lender. Additional terms and conditions apply. Toll free at 888-250-6522. For license information, go to www.usa-mortgage.com. Go Tigers!
Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust, your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Your busy lifestyle requires banking options like mobile deposit and people-to-people pay. With locations in Southeast Kansas and Southwest Missouri, let Community National Bank and Trust keep your finances safe and your spending smarter. Visit mybankcnb.com for a location near you. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome.
Make them your first stop. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Football on 101.7 The Vault.
Welcome back, Tiger fans. You're listening to the Bull Insurance Agency post-game show, and now we are going to kick off the coaches interview brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust. Stop in and see what all the buzz is about with mobile banking, instant issue debit cards, rewards checking, credit cards, and so much more. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC. And Coach Beshore, what a win.
Yeah. I mean, you want to talk about a team win. I mean, that is the definition of a team win. I thought we had a great team win last week, and I think this one topped it. All three phases needing to, do their fair share, and honestly, defense and special teams kind of pulling the offense along. We made plays when we needed to, but our defense and special teams played lights out. And probably some of the best defense and special teams football we played maybe since I've been here. It was very impressive from our kids, from our coaches, and that's a lot to be proud of.
Yeah, I don't know how many times we said tonight, Chase Query's foot, he's done a lot of damage to some teams.
Yeah.
Pinning them back. Great job punting the ball, kicking the ball. And then on the, the return game, Ian, he got some room to work, had some great blocks.
Finally got one.
And he house call of 70 yards. And you can't say enough about the defense tonight. When they were kind of backed up to the wall, I think there were 3 turnovers on downs, whereas 4th and 1, 4th and 2 for Nevada, and able to hold tight.
Yeah, no, I mean, going back to special teams, Coach Bailey's talked about all year about getting Ian a chance, and he was, he puts more work into special teams, I promise you, than any other guy that's running special teams in the state of Missouri, and he does a fantastic job. And our goal was to get a big play at some point, and they had multiple big plays and great field position placed all over the field. The punt return obviously changed the momentum of the game, and then going back to defense, I mean, just getting stops, and there was times where our offense didn't put them in good positions, but still finding a way to get off the field and get us back on the field was huge. I think coming out of Matt County last week, the big focus was, well, in that second half, we weren't able to get off the field. And Coach Wilk was hounding those guys about it. Coach Bailey was hounding those guys about it, and that was kind of the focus this week, was get off the field. Okay, however it is. It's a turnover. Is it a 3 and out? Is it a turnover and downs? Anywhere on the field, get off the field, get our offense on the field, and let's go. And, did almost about as perfect of a job as you can with that tonight.
And, you look at what Nevada's done to other teams this year, pretty high-scoring offense, hold them to 0.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the stat sheet, it's not your typical Lamar quote-unquote win, but 14-0, you can't ask for more because that was a great football team we just played tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you take the wins against the great ones any way you can. I mean, Nevada has been an outstanding team all year long, beating some really good teams. They're going to go and give any team in the state a run for their money. And, to come in here and, you make some big plays, play outstanding defense, run the ball when we need to, keep the clock going, get first downs. That is kind of our MO as of late, and I think our team is starting to find their identity a little bit. And it don't matter how you win the ball game, as long as you find a formula to win the ball game. That's all that matters.
And fourth quarter, the clock became our friend when we scored 14, and that first play they popped, we thought they were about to have a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of one of the stranger plays that you'll see, the receiver has the ball, drops it behind him, and there's Junior.
Yep. No, sometimes it pays to be, lucky. Sometimes it's better to be luckier than good. Coach Bailey used to say that all the time. We leave the receiver wide open. They put it right on the money. Kid kind of bobbles it, goes into Junior's hands. Hey, he was Johnny on the spot, and he made the play. Had a great return, and talk about energy, man. I was a cheerleader jumping up and down the sideline on that. I mean, that's when coaching gets fun, is when all of our coaches are over there jumping up and down for joy because a kid makes a play and in a big spot, a tight spot that we really need one, and that's what we always say: big time players make big time plays in big time games, and we had some kids step up tonight. We really did.
And Oscar gets to head back south.
We did. I told the guys all week long, we're gonna go up there and we're gonna win us an Oscar, and we're not gonna act to do it. We just gotta go. We gotta go do it. Gotta be real. So our kids. Here's what I'm really proud of them for. Obviously, the game was great. Team win, but one of the big focuses coming out of last week that I put on our team, and especially our young kids, was. I went back and I watched the Matt County tape, and we're playing outstanding football against a really good Matt County team, and I look on the sidelines, and our sidelines are dead. We're not jumping up and down. When we get a big play, kids are just kind of watching. They're not involved in the game, and I challenged our young kids this week to be involved and bought in completely, even if you're not on the field, to be involved in the game, and that's what true brotherhood is. That's how our program's been built. And we even practiced it this week a little bit on how to be involved in the game. And I'm telling you right now, our pregame warm-up and our sideline tonight brought a ton of energy. And I know that's not plays being made out on the field, but that feeds into our confidence. It feeds into the energy level of our kids, our tempo. And I kind of wanted to point that out and how important that was to our football team and to me personally, because – you cannot play this game without emotion. You can't play this game without energy. You can't be dead. You got to be able to go out there and, have some juice to you. And our kids on the sideline did tonight. That was the most enjoyable game that we've gotten to coach in this year because of that. So,
it was the most enjoyable game we had to call this year. We were having a lot of fun up here. For sure.
Those are the fun ones. We're juiced up. They're juiced up. Big plays are happening. It's a heavyweight match. Haymakers getting thrown left and right, and comes down to the very end. I mean, that's old school football. That's probably football at its finest. If you talk to guys like Coach Bailey and some of the old school guys, I mean, that's old school football.
Careful now.
And again, can't say enough. Statement when people look at the score, it's going to reverberate a little bit around the state of turning some heads of. A lot of people expect Lamar to come up here and win this game, but a great Nevada Class 4 team, highly ranked, and Lamar came in and just took care of business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I mean, we got to go one game at a time, and, we kind of, in the past, especially when we've lost a game early in the year, last year's a prime example. We lose a game, and, we just start chipping away at the rest of the season. You start seeing us roll a little bit. We get a little bit better each and every week. Leaders are stepping up. We're learning how to practice better. We're learning how to take care of our bodies better throughout the season, and you just start seeing it kind of build and build and build. And this is the point in the season where now you start to see kind of all of that preparation and work and kind of come to fruition. And Coach Wilk was talking about down there. We got to get this train rolling, and once we get that with the wheels on the train going, it's going to be hard to stop. And so, I think our kids are confident right now. I think they're bought in. I think our young kids are learning how to be bought in, and that's going to carry us into November. So hopefully it carries us a long ways.
To add on to what you were talking about, our fans are the greatest fans in Southwest Missouri, and I know they probably know this, but they are an important part of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Tonight they were rocking and rolling. I could hear them here in the press box. I actually made a comment that we can even actually hear our fans. And Nevada's fans from the 2020, this side of the stadium was packed with Nevada people.
Windows shut.
Yeah, with the windows shut. And our fans were packed, but we could hear our fans. And I'm not putting our fans down, but against Mack County, it was kind of dead a lot of the game. And you're talking about the kids on the sideline. Man, our fans have to be in the game and loud, and it just, like you said, you always hear about the sixth man in basketball. Our fans are our sixth man in football.
It's the 12th man.
12th man.
All right, we'll make them 12. Get my math right.
They filled the stands. If Nevada had one person in front of us, they had 1,000 people in front of us. And, Lamar showed out on every part of this game, from the fans to the players. It was just a great night of football for the Tigers.
You talk about, this game, and I was down there doing an interview with one of the newspapers or whatever, and they talk about you kids seem really bought into this and seemed like it really meant something to them. The problem with kids now, and I didn't even get to play in this game, but we have to educate the kids on how important this rivalry is. Those people sitting over there in those Lamar stands over there knew how important it was. It meant something to our community, and it showed. And our kids kind of have to be a little educated on that, because they don't, Oscar's been in Lamar for most of these kids' lives, so we educate them on how long this thing's been played, since the 20s and the 30s, and how many dads and grandpas and uncles have been playing in this game, and it means something, and they'd love for nothing else to be able to play in another one, but it's our time right now. We have to be able to be the ones to bring Oscar back home, and so that kind of all fed in. It was a perfect time to talk about sideline. It was a perfect time to talk about energy and how important that preparation of that is, and just being juiced up and ready to play a football game. And like you guys said, stadium was rocking, great atmosphere, physical football game. This is a very special Friday night.
This could have been a senior night. After the game, I was watching those senior kids, and of course I have a very special place in my heart for those guys. And it was awesome after the game. Number one, the sportsmanship. When you're in a rival game, sometimes it can be kind of testy, and I didn't see one time tonight where there was any bad sportsmanship on either side of the ball. It was hard-nosed, good football. You're playing your rival, great sportsmanship before the game, after the game, just amazing. I can't explain how awesome tonight was for both.
Well, I think
both programs.
Yeah, I think it boils down to the respect between the two programs. I have the utmost respect for Coach Beechler. Coach Beechler and Coach Bailey have had the most respect for each other for a long time. So I don't think it's obviously there's probably some bad blood at the rivalry at some points, but right now I don't think it's a point where it's super bad blood. It's just a fun rivalry. There's a trophy. Our communities are close. There's always that kind of rivalry that we've always had, but it's not ill, in any point, ill will at anything. It's our kids. They respect how they play football. I think they respect how we play football. I think we both programs do it the right way. It's just who does it better on that specific night, and our kids showed up, and we were able to do that tonight.
Well, Coach, let's wrap this up. I think we're ready to head south with Oscar back to Lamar.
Yep.
And next week we have Cassville at home. Next two games are at home before we kick off the districts and playoffs. So congratulations on a great win. Tigers add another one in the win column and take care of business in Nevada.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, absolutely. We're going to get that Oscar trophy on the bus and take him back home where he belongs.
So you've been listening to the coach's interview brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust. Stop in, see what all the buzz is about. With mobile banking, instant issue debit cards, rewards checking, and credit cards, so much more. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC. This wraps up the Bull Insurance Postgame Show, where your Tigers win 14-0 over Nevada in the infamous Silver Tiger game. Oscar going south, and we are too. We'll see you next week, live from Thomas M. O'Sullivan when we play Cassville. Good night, everybody.
You've been listening to Lamar Tiger Football.